Astro Command for the protection around the whole broadcast. Astro Command. Ask Astro Command to protect everyone in the broadcast. Good evening. This is Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show. Shelley Mental Health Matters, JLC, Kyle, Bosky, Awaken, MBS 111, Scott Hammonds, K Bird, Angel, TM, Michael, or Michelle, I think it is. Scott Hammonds, good to see you. Juan, Sonia, Sir Mike, Kelly, JC, everyone, Chrissy, everyone coming in here. Welcome to Encounters, the late night UFO show, spiritual UFO talk show. We're just starting. It's about 10:40 in the evening on the East Coast, so we're a little bit early tonight. Not too late, just a little bit early. That's all. And we're going to have a great show. This is tonight's special Friday night edition of Astro Command Q&A. Astro Command Q&A. Normally we start at 11 o'clock Friday night, but I'm a little bit early tonight. So I caught people a little bit off guard. I want to make sure people are paying attention. The algorithm here on TikTok hopefully is inviting people to come in. So I'm here. So welcome. We're going to have a great show tonight. April Bell, welcome. Dawn, Renee, good to see you. Blessings. Blessing Oz4200. K Smith, good to see you always, K Smith. Good to see you. Mar Faze, I think it is. Mar. Bridget, welcome, Bridget. Everyone coming in, wherever you are around the world, just Puddin' Pop, welcome to the show, Puddin' Pop. Good to see everybody come in here. And Zone something like that. MS Teddy, welcome, MS Teddy. Brian Smith. John Andrews Wilson, welcome to our Encounter show. This is, by the way, the number one spiritual UFO talk show that we're here to bust the Matrix. And we do bust the Matrix every night. Young Skywalker, good to see you. Minnesota, welcome. Catherine, welcome to the show. We are amped up. It's a Friday night. And this is the Ashtar Command Q&A night, which will be starting shortly. We're really focused on Ashtar Galactic Command or Ashtar Command. Thank you for the hat. Don Renee, thank you. We appreciate it. And we are just amped being up. Nothing goes down, everything goes up. You know what I mean? Aline, pardon my folly, welcome. And there's a name I can't really understand what it means. Do you believe in dream encounters? Yes. I call them cosmic dreams, Liquid Flame. That's where the star people meet you in the dream state, which is truly not a dream, but a reality, yes. And Papa Smurf, good evening. Don Renee, thank you for the heart. You're not alone, Liquid Flame. A lot of people are having what I call cosmic dreams. Enid, welcome to the show. Michelle, welcome to the show. Hey, Michelle. Good to have everybody come in here. Let me just do this here. Just good to see Angel, welcome to the show. Jerry McKenna, Diane Stadler, everyone coming in here. Coco, welcome, Coco. We do have apple cider. When I said I had a gallon of apple cider, I still have plenty of apple cider. This is my drink that I drink most nights. That's my cosmic drink of choice. Thank my ancestors. Welcome, Willie on something. Welcome, Saint. Saints, something. Hey, Saint, welcome to the show. And we're going to have a great show tonight. We will be having an Ashtar Galactic Command experience. Meriwether, good to see you. So we're infusing the energy of the Ashtar Command in our broadcast tonight in every level of possible light. May the Ashtar Command be with all of you tonight. May you be blessed. May you feel the energies of love and light and cosmic peace. Coffee and Flamingo, welcome. Ace, welcome to our show. So we're going to enjoy the collective gathering of all people around the world. Good to see you, Meriwether, user 10028. Catherine Johnson, Jenny in a bottle, or Jeannie in a bottle. Good to see you as well. Oh, thank you on the shirt. Yes, thank you. Jersey for Life, good to see you. James Q, welcome to the show. I hope you're all doing well. Louise, welcome. User 10028. Thank you for joining us. Maripo 23. Hey, Virginia, welcome to the show. Virginia, solar powered something. Miss Moo. And we'll see who's coming in here. It's been an interesting week on Earth. It's been a kind of interesting week here. Vlad, welcome. How's April doing? I'm sure she's doing well. Hopefully she'll be on tonight. I believe she's on right now somewhere because it says that she's on. I have the feeling she's been, for some reason, the other night, I thought a lot of people were being, in different parts of the world, being taken on ships. No, she left. Jefferson, what do you mean she left? She's online right now because it shows that she's on at the moment. Oh, taken, yeah. She might have been taken on the ship, yeah. I think she was taken on the ship. I had the sensitivity that some people were taken on ships all over the planet last night by star people during her live. When was she live? What time? I was out of body before, Jefferson. So you were on her live. What time was she on live? I know she probably would have been on earlier because she's on the ship now, 20 minutes ago. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did. I'm pretty sure I knew she was going to be taken on the ship. I didn't know if it was last night or tonight, but I know she was going to be taken on the spaceship. She could be, if she's on the ship right now, she could be gone for a half hour, which could be a whole month off planet. She could be gone for Earth time an hour and then back on Earth within the next hour. So this is going to be an interesting night. I kind of felt this week, I knew that she was being taken on the ship again. I couldn't tell which. I always know when she's going to be taken on the ship. I just didn't know when. Very interesting. And I was actually before, it was like 10 left at 10 o'clock. I was out of body and I was totally out of body. I was watching this movie with my wife and then all of a sudden I went out of body and I got on here after 10:30. I said, well, now I'm back in body. So yeah. She's probably, if she was taken on the ship, her phone is probably sitting there in her room. We're going to be live here till probably 1 a.m. in the morning. If she comes back from the ship before 1, I'm sure she'll... Really? So Judy McLean, when Ashtar Command, can you explain who wants to come up here that was on her live when she was taken on the ship? I know she's not live now, but I saw the green light on her TikTok. I know she's not live now. So when she was taken on the ship, was she still on the TikTok when that happened, when they came through and brought on the ship? Whoever was on her live. Can I ask a Vicky raised by wolves? Yes. Okay, so Jefferson, you were on live when she was on live. Uh, I'm going to bring Jefferson on. Kay, I need to get some information for people that might have been on her live when this happened. Um, Very interesting. And Vicky, yes, you can ask a question. I'm going to turn my volume up here. This is Ash Truckerman Q&A. Hey, Jefferson, good evening.
Good evening.
Good to have you with us. So you're on my friend's live when she went off planet.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Yeah, they don't usually do that. Whatever. That's interesting.
Now
So
she was
tell
doing a. She was playing. She was into her third song with the fairies, and you could see them like coming. And she was talking to them. Then all of a sudden, this tall figure popped into the screen on which was on her
really.
left, and she kept showing it like. And then all of a sudden, it's like you could see him, his eyes, everything. It was like really, really tall. And
Yeah,
she said all of a sudden she got real quiet, and she kind of looked sad and said, "Guys, I've got to go. I've got to go." And she said that like three times, and then she went off.
yeah. Did anybody clip it? Yeah. So they actually on her live
Yeah,
decided to take her on the ship because there's reasons why when they take her on the ship.
I mean,
So what?
I saw what took her.
Yeah, yeah. That
I
yeah.
mean, I was
Very
looking right at it. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, but yeah,
yeah. The space people are very beautiful. They're tall. They
yeah,
also wear their space outfits. They might have had their space helmet on or whatever.
yeah,
Maybe not. Yeah. So if you saw that, what they're trying to show people is that we are real. Do you have any questions? Now you know we're real. And when we all go on the ship, myself, Chesno, Kit Kat, and Johnny in New Jersey, they can come through into the room, and beyond any Earth-based perception of reality, we will just be like if I'm live here and they come in and they say, "Now we're ready to have you come on the ship." I will just go on the ship.
right. Yeah, it was
Exactly.
very
So
interesting. Yeah,
I don't know why, but I was like totally out, and I was like, I kind of felt last night that something was happening, that she was going to go on the ship. I didn't know if she was going to be last night, but I felt strongly that she was going to be having to go back on the ship because there was some very crucial information that they wanted to show her as we get close to a lot of things. And
yeah,
on May the 25th, April will be here in Connecticut with me, and also Kit Kat and Chesno and Johnny is going to be in New Jersey for other reasons. But we're going to hopefully be four out of five of us will be together on May 25th here in Connecticut, and yeah, she will. We're going to be on here a while, so I'm not sure how long she's going to be on the ship. But that's good that some people got to see her and
yeah,
see one of the tall Ashtar people right on her live as she was being taken on a ship.
yeah.
Um, yeah,
Well,
very
I
very good.
yeah, I appreciate you bringing me up. I'm just going to get off, and I'll be on here listening to you.
Yeah, I'm hoping somebody screenshotted it
For sure.
because yeah, so anyone who's never not sure about whether people have these experiences, they came right in her live and took her on the ship. So that's very cool, Jefferson, that you were able to see that.
Thank you.
I wish I'd been there, but I wasn't. But that's okay. That's okay.
And I haven't. Let's see.
Hey man, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, anybody else watching her live tonight that's on here that saw that happen when the space person came through and they and she went on board the ship and she left her broadcast. Anyone else watch her tonight live? Let's see. Anybody else? She turned on music a bit ago. Yeah, and then as Jefferson said, he witnessed her going on the ship. They were taking her on the ship. Judy says, Judy, Judy was watching her, but she can't come on yet. Oz 4200, my friend April, she works with the Astro Command. No, I didn't get your message. I just found out from my guest on here just now that April went on the ship and they watched it live as one of the tall asteroid people took her on the ship. That's pretty amazing. I'm glad people are able to see that. That's pretty amazing. Um, I didn't get to see your message. I was out of body for a couple hours. Smith, yes, I saw. You saw it, Smith? Uh, okay. Let's see here. Let's everybody follow Smith. She has 178 followers. We need to get her up to 200. So I want to bring her on here. So anyone who watched April earlier, I was totally out, who saw her being brought on the ship and leaving her broadcast, I'd like to hear from you tonight. Smith has 178 followers. We need to get up to 200. So everybody follow her. Let's see here. I just heard about it from Jefferson, Grand Dave. He just came on my show. He's one of the people that's watching her earlier, and he just verified. A few other people actually were in her broadcast. I was totally out of body, and they saw her physically with a very tall space being going out of her broadcast, taken on the ship. And I knew, like last night, I felt like either she's being taken on the ship, or around the world there are people that are being taken on the ship, different ships. HD, hello, HD. Oh, intel from Shy. Oh, good, James. Yeah, tomorrow night. Oh, definitely. We appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. So Judy confirms it. Yeah, she's on the ship right now. Now, I can't tell you how long she's going to be on the ship, but I feel there's going to be very important information. So, fan 333, it doesn't usually work like that. There's a certain specific reason for the grouping that we're with that are going to be going on the ship together in the next few months. But there will be a time when people will be able to go, once they are connected and they are contacted with your star family, you will have those abilities to do that. Vicky Raised, welcome. And hopefully we're going to get Smith on here. Hey, Blue, good to see you. How do you get picked to go? It's not so much getting picked, HD. There are galactic connections people have with the star people. This is a really intricate story. Ask James. I'm going to try to answer one question at a time here. So there's the timeline for individual contact has been sped up. In 2027, was the initial timeline for what we call global individual contact around the planet with different people who are ready to be contacted. But the timeline has been sped up to the next year and a half. What is happening here for people that don't know, since this is the Astro Command Q&A, that this is now the 13th time, but this time they chose to show themselves when she was live on a broadcast, and I wasn't there to see it. I wasn't there to see it. Okay. So you will, as you elevate your frequency or your vibrational patterns, your connection with whatever level of Ashtar Command you're connected with. When I say Ashtar Command, represents all the different spiritual planets beyond Earth. So everybody here has a spiritual star family somewhere in the universe or whatever. You might not be aware of it yet, but you eventually will be aware of it. Thank you for the finger heart, Vicky. You will be aware of it. So people will ask me, especially tonight, I'd like to go on a ship. It doesn't work that way. It's your connection to your star family that will eventually happen. That takes meditation, focus, and discipline. Okay. But eventually, there will be more contacts occurring all over the planet with people. You have to make the initial move to meditate and focus to figure out who your star family is beyond Earth. Many people don't know who their star families are. Some people do. Some people in here definitely have a connection. They're like totally, ready to make that contact. But you have to do the work. She didn't even know when this first started happening that it was going to happen. And I've been working with the Ashtar Command since, I was a kid, but I didn't know it was the Ashtar Command. I was only a kid back in the 60s. How many star families? Oh, Shell Bell, there's so many star families. You can't really, it's almost impossible to answer that. Great question, but everybody has a star family. When I say a biological star family, everybody here does, whether you're ready to remember it or not. you all will eventually be contacted, but you also have to focus. You also have to focus. You know, that's really a key thing. And I knew there was something happening. I was like downloaded information last night, and I kept talking a little bit last night. Said, there are people that are going to be actually back going on ships all over the planet with their star family connections. I just had this energy that I felt, And then I hear that as people were watching April, that she was in her live broadcast. Evidently, Jefferson said she was playing some music, and they came through, and they brought her back on the ship. So she's on one of the ships right now. I don't know which one it is. And when she comes back, she's going to have to process all the information, because when she comes back to this realm, it's different. She's physically having to readjust to the earth realm again. Okay. Yes, so it's very interesting. Can star families heal? Yes. They can heal. They physically have things that are healing technologies, or things called medical beds or med beds. They can definitely use the med beds to heal things. They also can use natural things in their environment, certain plants that will heal things. Very interesting. This is going to be an interesting night. This is going to be an interesting night. And like I said, no one knows the time for the rest of us, the four of us that are involved in this. I'm wondering who else was on that live tonight. It's like I said, I was completely out. I was watching a movie, and I went out. If you can't see it did not happen. Not necessarily. That's really not a healthy thing to go by. Just because you don't see something that somebody else sees doesn't mean it didn't happen. If I read a book, all right, if I have a book and you didn't see the book, does that mean I don't have the book? You see? So if I have a book and I don't show you the book, but I read you the name of the book, the title, and I say this is a picture in the book, there's a cover on the book, does that mean because you didn't have the book or see the book that the book doesn't exist? You don't want to live life that way. If someone says they had an experience, if 10 people tell you, Grant, they have an experience and they're sharing their story, and 10 people tell you that, are you going to say, because the 10 people tell me the story, that it didn't happen for 10 people? You got to look at things in a much wider picture. Because one day you're going to tell a story of something that might have happened to you, and you're going to want people to know that it happened. And then what would happen if 10 people say to you, I don't believe it happened? And you're just saying, man, it did happen. It really happened. So you got to not look at it that way. You got to look at it that you never know what the experiences are going to be or who you're going to run into in life. It's good to keep an open consciousness. Edward Davis, thank you. Smith, let me see where she is. I think Farah J, things don't exist until observed, right? Not necessarily. Things can exist and you just haven't seen them yet. Things exist right now that we're not even seeing. There could be a spaceship above my house. Because I'm on here, I don't see it. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So you have to look at the fact, you have to turn that around and say, everything does exist, whether I see it or not. So if you turn that around and say, you know what, everything does exist. Just because I don't see it, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It's just that you have to be at the right time to see something, the right place to see something. Or maybe down the road you're going to be contacting. Oh, Quantum Fury. Okay, I got you. But I want to see K Smith. Let's see if she's at 200. K Smith, say hello. I want to see if you're at 200. We're going to bring K Smith on, who was watching April tonight before she was in her live taken on the spaceship tonight. And tomorrow night we're going to hear from Shai. We're going to have information from Shai. She's very busy, so I'm sure there's some very interesting information. And Shai is our contact with the DoD. She's at 192. So let's keep following her. Smith, say hello. I want to get you on here. I want to hear your Jefferson just came on. He was watching. I wish I'd been on there. I wish I'd been on there when they were doing that. They could have seen the commander. Well, they wouldn't have seen me. Well, they could see me right now. Their monitors are watching our show from the spaceship. You know, this is going to be a very interesting night. Not that every night's not interesting. Tonight, Ashtar Command Night is going to be interesting. I just feel it. I feel it with every level of consciousness, you know. She just freeze. Oh, she just freeze? Let's all follow ksmith. I don't think if any of my moderators are on here tonight. Ksmith, let's follow ksmith. Let me see if I can do this here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm pinning the comment. So I just pinned her. K Smith, everybody follow her. She's almost at 200. We're going to have her come on. And I want to get her impression. And anyone who was watching April tonight when she was live, please let me know. I want to get each one of you to, if you're watching the whole thing when she was taken during her live on the spaceship, I want to hear from you. She has 200 now. Let's see here. Oh, good. We're going to bring her on. Okay, K Smith, you made it. Congratulations. Press the accept button and you'll be on with me. You're over 200. Just press the accept button. There's a button there. I just requested to invite you on my show. Her daughter knows when she goes on the ship. Yeah, Carolyn. Yep. She's pretty used to it. Her daughter's definitely used to it. So, K Smith, we definitely have you covered. Vicky, you sent me a message. Let me see here. Oh, good. K Smith will be on here in just a second. Hey, K Smith, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good evening. How are you?
Oh, I'm talking with the people.
So you were watching April tonight?
Yeah, we could talk because it's some another lady say, happy birthday, girl. So I asked her, I said, this your birthday on April today? That's how you name it, April? And
Hey,
we
her
did
name's
joke. Yeah, we did joking to each other. And I said, oh, I better go to have dinner soon. And I can catch up with Mr. With you, I mean.
Yeah.
And
Were you
and
watching
she
her
said,
when
no, she turned on the music. She turned on the music, and she say, what music you guys like? And she turned on the music, and she just say something, and I just turn around, and she freeze. And I said, what?
Yeah.
What going on?
Her screen was freezing when she was on, correct?
Yeah.
And Jefferson, who was on
I
here,
saw something. I saw something around her, but it's not clear because my phone is not good. I don't have a good phone, so it's not. I can't see clear like the people. I don't have the good phone, so.
Yeah. Well, Jefferson, who was on here just when I got on here, he came on. He was watching her. He saw her tall space being escort her onto the ship. She left her live and she went on the spaceship.
Yeah. I think when
Yes.
after that, and I asked myself, I said, "Oh, she must gone to the ship then."
Yes, that's
what
right.
I thought
She went on the
myself.
ship.
Yes.
You see, for people that know the whole story of what I'm talking about, you might be new here. My friend April has physically gone on the Ashtar Command ships. Now this will be either number 12 or the 13th time. Okay, so there's gonna be a few people that I'm gonna have to teach what's going on here. I know this is going to be something because you didn't experience it, but understand what the commander is sharing with you is very real. The fact that they were able to come on during her live and show people they were there means that they want people to know that the Ashtar Command people are real people. They're real star people. They exist, you know. So I want you to know her experiences that she's having right now is real. The fact that they actually in her life wanted people to see them physically escort her on the ship. And how does that happen? They open a doorway. It doesn't matter what room she's in, or if they come in my room, it doesn't matter where the ship is. I just would go walking onto the ship in 2 seconds. So you have to think beyond your earth-based belief systems of your brain. If you don't go beyond your brain, you're going to be stuck. No matter how enlightened you think you are, you're not that enlightened if you can't comprehend what I'm saying. But if you can comprehend what I'm saying, there were actually multiple witnesses that were watching her live. I wasn't one of them that actually saw the tall space being escort her onto the ship. You know.
But I thought that I heard you and April say when we meditation, we go.
Yes. When
So
we meditate,
like
but
yeah,
she wasn't
like my
meditating. You know. Yeah.
no, but she on the live, she not do anything. She just stand up and turn on the music for us.
Yeah. She didn't have to do anything because she didn't have
Yeah,
to even meditate because she's
like
going right on the ship.
yeah, like another day I stand up and do the dishes,
Mm-hmm.
and I drop my body down on the
Mm-hmm.
floor, and my
Mm-hmm.
son asked me, "Mom, why you gone?" And
Mm-hmm.
I say, "How long?" And he say, "It's about 20 minutes. I'm about to call ambulance." And I say, "No,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know."
Yeah. I want to let people know I get the strongest feeling in future broadcasts that the space people are going to go on her TikTok live. Well, that obviously they did tonight. Jefferson
Yeah,
said,
I see tonight. I can tell it. I can feel it. If you there, if you there and you are part of the star seeds, you can
yes,
feel it.
yes.
I feel
Two
it. Yes.
and two Waffle says, I'm new. Do you go on the ship physically or mentally? You go on. This particular situation is physical. It's not mental. Although if you meditate, you can go into an experience where you can go into a Merkaba state of consciousness. And many people do the Merkaba connection to their star family that way. We're talking about my friend April in Vermont. She went on this ship physically and she was broadcasting on her TikTok live when the tall space person escorted her onto the ship. Now, how they do that, I can explain it. They can open a doorway through the wall or whatever, and they will take her right onto the ship. And like in 1 second, she's in the room. In the next nanosecond, she's on the spaceship. Alicia, were you on her live when she was? Were you watching her live, Alicia? Were you on watching her tonight when she was taken on the ship? You know, like a cosmic portal.
Yeah,
She
there's a
calls
lot
it
of
Earth.
lady
Yes.
there. I saw a lot of the lady. I can't remember the name, but a lot of the in the group every day, every day. So
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw the name. Yeah. So
Well, they weren't able to see the ship. They were seeing the one of the Ashtar Command people escort her on out of the room, and then they took her right into the ship. So you wouldn't see the ship. You would see her being taken from her room into the ship. Yes, but I didn't see anything. Okay, so you didn't see anything, but at least two people, Smith and Jefferson, saw the tall being, the tall person that was there coming through. So some people did see it. I guess I'm going to be interested to see how many people were watching her live earlier tonight who did see it. So we now know two people so far. UK Smith and Jefferson got to see the tall being, the space person, and then she was taken on the ship. Raven Zen, when we are on live or record, so she can even post it later. And Judy McLean. So Judy got to see her too. We need to get Judy up to 200 followers to have her on here because Judy said she
yeah,
was able to see her being taken on the ship.
can
You know,
I get off now?
yeah, you can. Thank you
I'm
so
done.
much for. I'll let you go. You're good. All right, K. Smith. So, hey, Gary, good to see you. So things are very fluid right now. again, I was out of body when this all happened. I wasn't even on live, you know. So that is new. That's new Ashtar Command news here tonight, broadcasting with the Ashtar Command levels of consciousness. I don't know how long she's going to be off planet. I absolutely know she's going to be getting a lot of information. That I do know. Right now, I don't know where they're taking her on the ship, but I'm sure things that are important are going to be. She'll be able to share that as she absorbs the information. I'm sure. Just to let you know, there's a connection with this particular situation. So we all have cosmic parents, right? You have your mother, your father, your grandfather, granddaughter, uncles, whatever on Earth. But people don't understand. You also have off-planet cosmic biological parents, mothers, fathers, brothers, and sisters that are on other planets that will be coming back to interact with you at some point soon. It's just a given. It's going to happen. Yeah, two waffles, absolutely. A matter of fact, give me a minute. Actually, when we're actually doing an Ashtar Command night, we'll do regular night tomorrow night. Regular night tomorrow night. So we're going to do regular night. Two waffles. I want to hold off on that because we're doing strictly an Ashtar Command thing tonight, and we'll have you on tomorrow night. Tonight's our special broadcast, and whenever they bring April back into our house, we'll have her on if she's able to reconnect. She'll have to really get all that information that's being downloaded to her. I just wish I had been awake when that was happening. You know, I can tell you that they are becoming bolder in terms of showing themselves to April. I mean, when she's in her environment at home, they do come in a little bit. And I was going to say about the biological cosmic families, everybody has one. Yeah, she was evidently on earlier tonight, and this is when it happened, Stella Bella. I think it's earlier tonight. I was totally out of body when it was going on, you know. Thank you, Emark. We appreciate it. So totally tuning into a lot of things. Yeah, they actually escorted her, Linda, when she was live. There were two people, Judy McLean. We got to get Judy McLean on here. We got to get Judy McLean up to date, Johnny. We need to get Judy McLean up here. Where's Judy? Judy, we're going to pin you. We're going to pin Judy McLean. If I see her name, I will do it. Let's see here. Judy McLean. I want everyone to follow her so we can get her up to 200 really quick. I want to hear what she saw. Here she is right here. So we're going to pin her. Whoops, I'm not doing translations. We're going to get her up here, man. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I just pinned her. So that's Judy McLean. Everybody follow Judy McLean right now. We want to get her up to 200. If we can get her up to 200 real quick, I'm going to put her on the program. She was on April's live earlier tonight when the space people came onto her live, and they actually took her on the ship. That just happened tonight, earlier. This is a true story. We're not making it up. For new people that have no idea what's going on, definitely relax, and we're going to teach you a few things about what's happening with this whole thing. Karen 82, thank you. I've had plenty of encounters. I started remote at such a young age. I thought everyone could do it. And matter, tomorrow night we'll be having regular broadcasting with the Encounter Show, so you would definitely be a person we'd love to have on as well. We usually go on at 11 o'clock each night, so tomorrow night will be our regular broadcast. Tonight is our Ashtar Command special broadcast. And everybody follow Judy. Okay, everybody follow Judy right now. We're going to get another person. Once we get her up there, she'll be the third person to share what she was seeing on April's live tonight. Fairies when she went up. So I heard there were a lot of fairies before she was taken off her live broadcast by the space people. The fairies were very prevalent. Hey, Big Get, good to see you. Sometimes it's me. Good to see you. I usually watch her, but then today. And I knew yesterday that there was something going on. Like I had this sensitivity, like April's either going on the ship. There's something happening. She's going to be going on the ship. And I said this on my live yesterday night, that I felt real strong energies that she was going to go back on the ship. Let's see here. Let's see where Judy is. Judy's at 109 people. She needs 100 more followers. We have 191 people. Can we get 91? Can we get 90 more people to follow her right now? Could 90 more people follow her? If you want to hear her story about what she was watching on April's show tonight, her broadcast, I need people to really quickly follow her. Judy McLean, everybody follow her. I'm going to bring her on. She'll be the third witness to what happened. So this way we can validate that there was more than one person watching what happened to her right on the broadcast on TikTok. Okay? That's the way we do things here. I'm learning about travel via quantum entanglement, linked particles bridge different times. Interesting matter. Judy is very familiar with April and has seen many fairies. Everybody follow Judy. I had pinned her up here, so I want to see where she is. I know if everybody will just do this for me, we can get her on here and get a third person that was watching her earlier tonight. Yeah, she froze when they were taking her on the ship. There was probably the frequency vibration differences between the Astro Command and her Earth-based vibrational patterns are way different. Let's see here. I'm going to see how quickly we make this happen here. This is really, yeah, everyone follow Judy. I follow Judy right now. Hey, Lavola, please follow Judy. I want everyone following Judy McLean. Thank you, Johnny, for pinning her up. So if you see the pin name, Judy, everybody follow her. The first thing I want you to do when you come in here, follow her. She's going to be one of the third witnesses earlier tonight that saw April being brought on the ship. Oz, tomorrow night we're going to do regular interviews. This is if you're new to the show, every Friday night we do an Ashtar Command contact Q&A, and this is our special Q&A for the Ashtar Command tonight. Can pin your comments, yes. And let me see where Judy is right now. We're going to keep track of how many people are watching. You're watching Encounters, but this is our Ashtar Command Q&A special event. I'm welcoming everybody here. And the first thing we want you to do as you come in here, the pin name, Judy McLean, everybody follow her. I need everybody to follow her right now. And once we get her up to 200, we're going to bring her on here to talk about what happened to April. Let me see, I'm going to check something here. Hold a minute. Okay, so this is interesting. Even though April's not on here anymore right now, her phone is still on. Her phone is still on. You know why I know that? Because her TikTok is still on. Whether her phone's still on, I don't know. But the TikTok shows me a green round indicator that says that she's on right now. But understand that she's not here. Her phone on TikTok is on, but she's not on here. She's taken on a spaceship right now as we speak. Let me see where she is right now. Let me see where Judy is. Okay. Let me see. Okay, Judy's at 141 people. We have 203 people on here. I want every single person to follow Judy, who was the third witness to April being escorted by a tall Ashtar Command space being physically and she left her broadcast and was taken onto one of the Ashtar ships. This is all true, folks. So I'm telling you here is true. What I'm sharing with you. Oh, my cat is here too. Yeah. Hello there, baby girl. So my cat is here with me right now, but everything I'm telling you, and it was caught on camera. Jessica, did you see it happen? Jessica, did you watch her on live? Did you see it? Let me see here. Okay, you didn't see it. Okay. But Judy McLean did. So we're going to get Judy on here. Judy, please, everybody follow Judy right now. We have 206 people on our special broadcast. Oh, I'm sure it's recorded. She'll have to save the recording. Well, she has to save it on her phone. If she doesn't save it, then if she saves it, she'll have it when she comes back. So, okay, you need their little cutie. I'm talking to a cat. Yeah, I just checked her phone. It's showing she's live. Exactly. She is live on TikTok, but she's not here. She's actually on the ship. People saw her being taken for the first time by an Ashtar Command person. You know, how cool is that? How cool is that? Just think about this for a moment. You're all getting, the ones that did see her, who were paying attention, got to see that she was taken on a spaceship. You didn't see her going on the ship. You wouldn't see that, but you would see, they said they saw the space person. They were tall coming through. And then the next thing she knows, one person said, I have to go now. And she was going on the ship physically, you know. If her phone's with her, I don't know. I really don't know. I can't, I would not be able to tell you that. Everyone's seeing Judy McLean, all 213 people. Those who are not following Judy yet, she needs 50 more people. I need 50 people right now to follow her. I need 50 of you right now to press on Judy McLean and follow her. Press the follow button for her. I want to bring her up. She was on her live when she saw what happened. And I think we all would like to hear a third person. I've had two people, Jefferson, Smith, and now a third person who saw that happen, where she was actually escorted out of her physical environment and then taken on the ship. PJ Funny Bunny. I think you have to work at that whole thing, PJ. You have to do some meditation. You got to get focused and learn how to connect with your star family. It's not just about going on a ship. It's about learning where you're connected. It's about learning who your star family is. You have to do that first. So you have to take the baby steps of learning who your star family is before you get to the point of, hey, Karen 82, thank you, before going on a spaceship of any sorts. You know? I want to see if we're close to getting Judy here to go live with us. Yeah, I don't think she would have had time. Judy's at 156 people. We need to get Judy another 50 people. I need 50 more people really collectively right now to all press and follow Judy McLean. I need 50 people to do that right now. I don't care if you're a new person and you have no idea what's going on here. I need you to follow her. My friend April has just been earlier tonight. She was live, I guess, and then they came through and brought her on the ship. So I need 50 people right now to do this. If you're not following her, I want you to focus on my words. Everybody follow her. Judy McLean, right on the pin comment here. Press the pin comment and follow her. Everybody. That's coming from me, the commander. I don't normally do this unless I need to, but I need to. She'll be coming back. She might be, understand, she might be off planet for a whole month, off planet, and she might be back in 30 to an hour to 2 hours Earth time. Matthew, okay, Matthew. We're holding off on taking any lives right now, except for those that were watching April. The other things we're going to do are our regular lives for encounters will be tomorrow night. Sandra, thank you for the roses. I'm just really focused right now. I'm laser focused. When the commander gets laser focused, I'm just laser focused, okay? I want everyone coming in here, welcome to the show. I want you to follow Judy McLean. We need to get her on live here. She was on my friend's live. And the Astro Command, this will be her 13th journey off planet on the spaceship. I want to get what they were able to see through the screen when she was live. Her phone is still on. Her phone is still on the TikTok. The TikTok is still on live, but she is not in the room. She's off planet right now, physically, okay? And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, that is so okay if you don't understand any of this, but things are happening and you'll eventually understand it. And happy Friday to everybody. She's at 169 people. We're getting close. So let's get more people on here to follow her. Judy McLean. We have 223 people. Danny, I'm going to explain it to you as soon as we get her on there, and I'll explain what's going on. So let me explain something for people that don't understand what's happening. I work with the Ashtar Command. I should introduce myself. My name is CmdrAleon. I come from Mars, a planet of 10 to 15 million inhabitants. I came here actually in the 1960s, or probably just prior to that. I volunteered to come here. I've been working off planet with the Ashtar Command before I came to Earth. I didn't know what the Ashtar Command was when I came as a human being. I completely forgot. Honestly, I forgot. As I got older, I came out of the closet in my adult life. And actually, when I was a kid, I said I came from Mars and with some kids, and they didn't like it. When I got older, to make the long story short, I came out of the closet. I've had many sightings of spaceships. And when I was a kid, for people that don't who are not used to watching my show, I had direct telepathic communications with space people pre-teenage in the 60s. They were wearing light blue space outfits, men and women and children. They looked beautiful just like us, and they were telepathic, okay? Just to give you a quick run-up as to who I am. I'm a contactee. I work with the Ashtar Galactic Command. I've been working with them even before I knew the name all my life, most of my life. I'm very clear in my consciousness. I don't work out of the 3D brain. I work out of the cosmic level of consciousness. I don't look at websites. I don't look at anybody's websites. All my information comes direct. I'm a telepathic communicator. And also, I feel energy, meaning galactically speaking. And we're going to get Judy in here. We need everyone to follow Judy. For all our relatives, Judy McLean, the person that's pinned up here, we need to get everybody to follow her. I'm going to bring her onto the show. She was on April's live, and she saw the physical tall being from this Ashtar Command, the human being who was wearing their space outfit, as they escorted her off the show. Can you contact the daughter and have her tell us? Well, I can't do that now because I'm doing a live, you know. I have no way of contacting her daughter. And now my cat's going kind of nuts. Do I miss Mars? Yes. We definitely miss Mars, but I'm happy to be here and doing the mission work that I have to do through media. I use radio and I use this, type of broadcasting. Okay. And I'm going to see where Judy is in terms of numbers. Let's see where Judy is. Let's see if Judy has, where she is. She has 176 followers right now. We're that close. I need 20 more people on here to follow Judy McLean. I need 20 more followers for Judy. We'll bring on 20 more people. I need 20 more people right now, ASAP, to follow her. She's right on the thing here. It's pinned. Everybody, 20 more people. Can you follow her right now? Just press the follow button on her profile. It's that easy. And in a nanosecond, I can bring her up here. She was watching the live when this occurred. She'll be the third person that witnessed it. So we have witnesses that they physically saw the space person come in. She never knew, she doesn't know when this is going to happen. She doesn't know. And it's physically a situation where they took her on the ship. How's mom, brother? How's mom? Anthony, in terms of, hey, brother, whose mom? Let's see. You mean which mom? For whose mom? That's a pretty general question. She has 171 now. Anthony Adams, I miss you. You've changed so much. Are you talking about me, Anthony? Do you miss Mars? Let's see. I'm really going behind comments here. She's at 178. I want to get her on. So if you're not following Judy McLean, you see the pinned comment? Press the profile and press the follow button. I need everyone to follow her. We are going to get her on to give her perspective of what she was seeing on the live on TikTok when April had to go on ship. She's at 179. We're so close. Hey, Alicia. Yes, so you have to have 200 people to have your microphone abilities, like Jessica said. 200 for audio, 800 for video. Yeah, and she needs to have 200. She's at 180. Good, Cliff. Good. So please follow her, Judy McLean. She's at 181, and she will be coming on, like I said, because of what's happening. And I feel if I'm on here long enough tonight, April will be coming back to her TikTok. Wouldn't that be kind of interesting if they bring her back? They know I'm on live, and they say, "Oh, the commander's on live, and we need to show ourselves on the screen of the camera." I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm saying hypothetically, wouldn't that be a beautiful scenario that she comes back into the room where her camera is, and they decide to show themselves on the camera? And I absolutely do believe that is so possible that they can look at the camera and actually go around on the camera. I really do understand that to be true. I think it's very interesting. That they chose when she was live to come in and take her on the ship. That has never happened. That to me is incredibly interesting. Very, very interesting. No, she's not abducted. No, Danny. Her star family's on the ship. She is not abducted whatsoever. Her mother and father are on the spaceship of the Astro Command. They're very tall, beautiful people. Her family is on the ship. My family's on that same ship. My father, his name is Rovar. My mother's name is Luna. I have a brother and 2 sisters on the spaceship. And I will be going on that ship soon, too. There's about 4 others of us, myself and 3 others, with April that will be going on at some point together on the spaceship. And we'll be going on the spaceship. She's at 184. So if you watch this program, you're talking to people that, like myself, with real information here. This is not your typical show whatsoever. Jackie F., thank you. You're talking to somebody who is from off planet. I don't channel anything. Just to let people know, not only do I not channel, I don't read anything on any websites. The Astro Command keeps me clear of that stuff because it's all basically someone's personal agenda. Thank you, Juliet. Thank you for the galaxy. We appreciate that. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. And I'm also feeling very strongly that at some point soon, I will be going on the ship as well, including Johnny, who's one of my moderators. Johnny is one of the other people who will be also going on the ship. Kit Kat, if you're here, she's going to be going on with us. April, of course, and Chesno. Chesno, who's a friend of mine also within Connecticut, will also be going on the ship as well. Who takes care of my cat? She takes care of herself. I have my family here. If I'm not here, the cat takes care of herself. She has her place to get her food or water or whatever she needs. Well, it's only certain people because it's Kathleen. The way it's going to work is star family people are being chosen. However, the space people choose them. They're probably people being chosen all over the world. I think it's going to happen in waves, Kathleen. So eventually, let's say you're an awakened soul. You have it all together. You're a humble person in humble service. You know, however it works out, I don't know how our star family does this. I just know that everyone will eventually have their time and be connected and be contacted. And so it's a beautiful question to ask. Uh, there are people that are certainly chosen. There'll be like basically 5 people per each group on the planet. So all over the planet, there'll be groups of 5, and that's the way it's going to start. And then eventually there'll be other groups of 5. But we have no comprehension as to how that works. We're just humble people like anybody else. We work, we have, our regular life, and then we have our cosmic life, right? Just like you probably have your cosmic life, and then you have your regular life during the day or whatever you do, right? So eventually, Kathleen, look at it this way. Eventually, you'll be in a group of probably 5 people. Someone in Europe might have a group of 5 people in Scandinavia or Russia or wherever they are. And each group will be having a key person in that group of 5 that will be the one taken on the ship, and then the other 4 will be as well. No, not at the moment. Not yet. Her Earth family doesn't go on the ship. Her Earth family's in the house. When she goes in, they all are aware that she's on the ship right now. They're all used to it, and they realize that she's on the ship. Everybody follow Judy McLean. We need to get her up to 200 people. And she's going to tell a bit of what she's seen. Let's see, where is she right now? She's at 185, folks. We're so close. She's got 185. I want to get her up to 200. So let's do it. We got 251 people in here. Do the math. Everybody follow Judy. You see her profile. You press her profile and it says follow. And then I have my cat here. You want to go on here live? No? What do you need? Okay, so I'm talking to my cat. We love you, April. Happy return. Yes, we do love April. She's a beautiful soul. And let's see here. Let's see where we have Judy right now. Judy's at 189. We're almost there. Judy needs, if we can get 11 more people or 12 more people right now to follow her, she'll be able to come on here. And this is our Astro Command Q&A. I'm the host of the show tonight. I'm always the host of the show. But this is a special night. Carolyn M. says, if it's ever me, I sure hope they look like humans. They are. The Astro Command people are human, Carolyn. My parents are human on the ship. They're taller. They're very beautiful people. Very, very beautiful people. Very loving people, Carolyn. Anna, welcome to the show. Raven, she's 186. Let's see here. Maybe they could have taken her on the ship to celebrate her birthday. I didn't think about that. Do you live with your Earth family? Do I live with my Earth family? Yes, I have an Earth family I live with, my wife and my daughter. But I also have my family on the ship, my mother, father, 2 sisters, and a brother, which I'll be meeting soon in the next 6 months. Yeah, and April, as Alicia said, April has fostered 18 kids, and they're all adults. She's fostered them. They're very beautiful. Thank you, Sunray. I appreciate the compliments. I do appreciate the compliments. And we're at 195. I need 5 or 6 more people to follow Judy. I need 5 more people or 6 more people. Let's put her over the top. She's so close. In just a minute or two, she's coming up live, and we're going to hear what happened. Whoops. What did just happen here? So we're going to have Judy on here in a minute. Oh, okay. Bigot says, do you take your Earth family with you, Commander? No, not yet. The mission work is that the 5 of us when we go on the ships together, we're going to be taken to other places. And when we come back, we're going to be given information that's going to assist the planet. So we will definitely have more information to bring to people. Let's see here. I'm adjusting my. Here we go. Much better. And let's just see. Oh, okay. Ashley, thanks. Tomorrow night we're going to do regular interviews, but tonight it's Ashtar Command all the way. Stargazer says, I need a break. And let's see, Judy, where are you? Judy's at 197. We only need 3 or 4 more people to follow Judy right now. 3 or 4 more people to follow Judy, and we can bring her on. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Anna says, I believe I've been followed by UFOs. Connie says, I want to help and join my star family. Oh, you wish they would take you. You need a break, Stargazer. I got you. Okay, let's see. Are we there yet? Shelly, thank you. Shelly Irish, thank you for the heart. I think we're almost there. Are we going to make it happen? I think so. I think she's just about made it. We need one more person, one more follower for Judy, one more person. It's not that hard for people to press the follow button. I got her on here. Judy is coming on live. Thank you, everybody, for making that happen. You know, we always do what we say we're going to do, and we did it. So, Judy, I just pressed the guest button. All you have to do is press the thing. We'll put you on live, Judy. I know you're probably going to be new at this whole thing. Let's see here. It's too dark. I'm trying to get better lighting. Better light. Here we go. Okay, let's see if we can bring Judy on here. Thank you, Sandra. And Judy's going to be new to going on live, so let me see if we can get her on here. Okay, Judy, say hello in the comments, and I'm going to try to bring you up here. This is Ashtar Command Q&A. Judy, once you say hello, I'm going to bring you up here live. What you're going to do is when I do that, you just press the accept button. That's all. Where's Judy? Don't tell me she disappeared. Okay. It'd be a real bummer if she disappeared or something happened. But we're going to get her on. Anna says, I filmed UFOs from my home on a native reservation. Anna, I'm going to follow you. Anna, tomorrow night we're going to bring people on live for our regular program. So I definitely would love to have you on tomorrow night too. What happened to Judy? It just goes to show you that always kind of weird things do happen. And they will happen. And this is Ashtar Command Q&A night. And we have to figure out what happened. Now, I know she didn't go off planet. Judy's here somewhere. Oh, I tried. Okay. I'm going to do this, Judy. I'm pressing the guest button here. When I press it, something should pop up. I just pressed it now. Now try to press the button to say that you accept. Just press the accept button. It should work. It probably takes the technology a minute or two, but hopefully we can get you up here. So she's trying to come on live. She does have a guest button now where I can bring her up. So we're going to try to get Judy on here. I will not give up. I'm determined. Or even Judy, press the guest thing at the bottom where it says guest, the little guest icons on my screen. If you press that, press the guest icon. There should be, it says host, guest, the little people. If you see that, press that. Try pressing that if you can. You should be able to. We're going to try to get you on here. You've got enough people following you. No, she's here. Yeah, Angie, we're on most every night, usually around 11 o'clock. And Angie was a guest on our show. And we always help people. Whoops. I'm going to try to bring her up. Let me see. I'm going to go on my thing here. In my list of people. That's weird. Hold on a second. I just heard something weird going on here. Yeah, let's see what the cat's doing. I'll be right back. My cat just did something, and I don't know what it is. Oh, my cat was in the meditation room. My cat was just in the meditation room, and I heard something like she was moving something. Okay, Missy, what's going on? Now, don't worry. The commander is not going on the ship tonight. My cat's just very talkative. She's talking like crazy. Okay, Missy. Yeah, she's very highly active right now. Okay, Missy. Yes, I hear you. I'm going to give her some treats. I'll be right back. She's just highly active right now. We're going to try to bring this person on. Now, she has over 200 followers now, so she can come on. The cat's very excited. She's just like highly active right now. She needs to just meditate and calm down. Yeah, she's probably sensing things right now. The energies are really amped up here. But I'll tell you, I'm not going on any ship right now, not because I don't want to. Unless they surprise me and come in my living room and take me on the ship right now, I'm just sitting right here watching my show here. I'm not watching it, I'm doing the show. I'm sure she has a lot of things to say. Yeah, so is Judy still here? Judy McLean, I'm going to try to get you back. Oh, there. You can't get through. Let me try this. I just pressed the guest button here. When I press the guest button, something should pop up on you, Judy. There should be something popping up. What do you see, Judy, on your screen? There should be the ability for you to go live. There should be a camera. If you see a little camera with a little thing, like a line across it, press that to unlock the camera. There'll be like a little camera on your TikTok. No, there won't be a camera. Press the microphone. You can't go on live on the camera. Press the mic. See a little microphone? And also accept the guest request. I can't believe I can't get you on here. You know, because she was also on April's live earlier tonight. And yeah, that's right. Oz4200 says, Judy McLean, click the button right next to the comment box. Click the button right next to the comment box. No, she actually should be able to come on now. She's just over 200 followers. Okay, let me see if I can get her. No, we're not taking other people on here at the moment. I just want to try to get Judy McLean on here. We're going to do regular interviews tomorrow night on Encounters. Tonight is our Astro Command Q&A. Yeah. Judy, just click on the multi-guest pink and blue icon and hit request. Judy, press the pink and blue icon, the blue and red icon. You'll see it. Press that, Judy. You'll see it says host, and then there's a blue and red icon. If you see that on your TikTok, press it. You did press it. Oh, this is really a bummer. I'm going to press the guest button here. I'm pressing it. I don't know if I pressed it hard enough, but I pressed it. It should be sending you a thing to press back, accept. It's next to the roses and all that stuff. You'll see, evidently, your phone is not letting you do anything. She may take several hours. Okay, it could be that the TikTok has to update you. That could be what's happening. Although it says I can bring you, I've done other people. All right, I'm not gonna. Judy, go off your phone, go off your TikTok, and come back on. Go off your TikTok, come back on, and we'll try to do it. Reboot your TikTok. Yeah, just reboot it. And just agree to the new guidelines. Whatever the guidelines are, just agree to the guidelines. Yeah, definitely, Anderson. Tomorrow night, I was thinking the same. Yeah, go off, Judy, and come back on TikTok. Come on and refresh yourself, and then I think we'll be able to get you on here. Just to go off and go back on. And it's telling me I can invite you now live. That's interesting. Let me see if that's true. The fact that it's telling me I can invite you on live, it means it's reset. So you have to reset your phone down and restart it. We do help people on this show, believe it or not. And for people that want a background as to what's going on, there were a number of people watching April's live earlier tonight. I was out of body, but she was physically brought back on the ship during her live broadcast. And she's on the ship right now. Yes, the commander is also tech support. April is our friend Angie from Vermont. She's been brought on the ship of the Ashtar Command. This is her 12th journey off planet, and they came through. One of the Ashtar space people came through, and people saw them or him coming through during her broadcast before she left. And right now, she is physically, her TikTok shows that she's still on TikTok, but she's not here. She's on the spaceship. She's not even here. She's not even in her house. She's not even in her room. 13th time. Thanks, Cliff. I can't keep track anymore. The 13th time. Now, when Judy comes back, we're going to try to bring her on. I think she'll have reset. The TikTok actually said here, the algorithm showed her that I can bring her on live. So I think it reset itself. When Judy comes back, Judy, let me know you're back on here, and I'm going to try to bring you on here. Okay? I think TikTok updated itself with Judy. No, she physically was Dawn. She physically 13th time in Vermont. She was taken on the ship during her live just now, earlier tonight. You know, I am reading people's comments. Yes, there are four others, including myself, including one of my moderators in New Jersey, Johnny, and there's two other people, Kit Kat and Chesno, that will all be going together on the ship soon together. I have been taken 3 different times. Anderson. Anderson, I'm going to follow you for tomorrow night. So tomorrow night we're going to be having a bunch of different guests on. I can just tell you that right now. Tomorrow night we'll have our regular encounter show. Tonight, Friday nights are our Ashtar Command program, and dedicated to our space people and brothers and sisters of the Ashtar Command. And thank goodness my cat has finally calmed down. Thank God. You know. Welcome everybody to the Ashtar Command Q&A. I am really focused on people's comments. No, these aren't fallen ones. These are our star family repent. These are our Christed beings of light. There's no fallen ones at all here. These are our star family. My family's on the ship. Her family's on the ship. Many people have cosmic family, Christed beings of light from other planetary systems, fallen one. I know I'm not calling you fallen one. You said fallen one. Repent. So there are no fallen ones here. No fallen anything here. You know? Yeah, it showed her, Billy, that we had witnesses on her live that actually saw the space person, which was tall, a human like us, and they escorted her off her live, and she left, and she was brought right onto the spaceship. Hey, yeah, Spirit, yeah, man, I'm telling you, yeah, Spirit, yeah, why not? Yeah, Spirit of the Garden, good to see you, beautiful soul. Good to have you with us. So we're talking about, for people that know April, and even people that don't, you're going to learn a lot on my show here, that we are having some real things going on here. And it goes beyond any 3D belief systems. As a matter of fact, I'm here to bust the matrix. And whatever people believe on Earth, I'm here to tell you that your mind is being controlled by the belief systems of 3D. If you do believe in 3D things, get out of it. Like I said, I come from another planetary system. I'm here, as many people would use the term starseed. So if you're an Earth-based religious person, I'm going to bust your matrix. If you are into any kind of 3D world belief systems, I'm going to bust your matrix all over the place. I'm going to tear down your belief systems on this show. The reason why? Because this is about galactic understanding, about our space brothers and sisters that are here, that are coming here, and that very, very soon on this planet and off this planet, many, many star people are coming here from other places beyond Earth, and it's going to shatter your belief systems, your religions. I don't care if you're Catholic, Jewish, Muslim, or whatever. That means nothing to me. No disrespect to Earth people that have religions, but your religions, I throw them out the window, because the only religion is the religion of love. The only understanding is the understanding of light and the universal understanding of cosmic consciousness that has nothing to do with your Earth-based belief systems. Too many people on Earth have been programmed by the things we've learned on this planet as human beings, right? So as human beings, we are told this is the way it is. But in reality, what we've been told is a lie, you see. And on tonight's show, this show is dedicated to cosmic understanding about our space brothers and sisters and about the Ashtar Command, which represents the very highest levels of light, the very highest levels of love, and everything that is related to that integration of understanding. See? Yeah, she's probably, hey, Cliff, she was probably doing that, No, her phone did not come with her. Her phone would be in the room where she was broadcasting. She still has her TikTok on live. I just checked her TikTok. The green light's on, but she's nowhere to be found in her home. She's on the ship. Thank you, Anna. We appreciate that. Let's see here. So if you religious folks come in here trying to get everybody to repent for their sins, you need to stop, because you have a choice to either learn stuff from the Ashtar Command, or whatever your earth-based religion's in will give you a chance to repent for your being programmed by your religion. So those, that repenting person, I would ask you to repent for your religious beliefs. You must repent right now. Open your mind up. Cosmically awaken. Get out of your church. Get out of there. Run out of that building. Put your Bible down. Look at the stars. Wake up. I guarantee you, you'll see something a lot better than what you're seeing in your church. It is the truth, and it's the cosmic truth. If you think about Jesus was an extraterrestrial, Angie, right, Jesus was. Jesus is a star being. That's what these earth-based religions don't understand. Jesus came from the stars, a beautiful being of light. But he wasn't the only one. There are many people here that would be a Christed being of light. Many of you are Christed beings of light. That's the whole point. Kerr meant 69. Beautiful. I'm a star being. See? Hey, Kerr meant 69. We're going to follow you, brother. Welcome to the show. We're usually here every night. Most nights. I might take a break once in a while. Usually at 11 o'clock. Friday nights is our special night for the Ashtar Command, my space brothers and sisters. We dedicate this show to our star family, and this is every Friday evening. For new people, I'm also host of WESU's Ashtar Command radio show on NPR radio in Connecticut in the U.S. for 21 years now. I'm a contactee, and I've been a contactee all my life. Although I only had one visual contact in the 60s, where I actually got to see the space people on a spaceship hovering above my cul-de-sac. Let's see if Gene is back on. Gene, are you out there? Let's see if Gene came back in there. I'm a contactee, the same, Ascending Shaman. Ascending Shaman has 41 followers. I'm going to follow you, Ascending Shaman. Andrew. So we're going to follow Andrew. My earliest contact, I think it's Natasha, was in the 1960s. Yeah, Judy. I mean Judy. Is Judy, no, not yet. I'm not totally bummed out, but I want to get Judy on here. She's already got enough followers. Judy, where are you? I hope she comes back in. Hey, Carrie79, good to see you. Is Judy back in the Judy McLean? Oh, there you are. I tried. Okay, we're gonna try to bring you on now. I'm gonna try this right now. Please work. I just sent you an invite. If you see something pop up on your screen, press the accept button. I just sent it to you. Yeah, my cat was right here. She said they took. Hey, oh, please. Thank you for the friendship thing necklace. Yeah, she'll be back. April will be back on planet soon. We're going to stay on here till about 1 a.m. I'm writing a book about my experiences. Many won't believe it. Oh, well. Ascending Shaman. People will believe it. Did you write the book? There are more people now that will believe it than would not believe it. Oh, please. Thank you for the TJIF. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So anyway, we're doing this thing. If you have any questions about what's happening with contact, I can answer those questions here. We're certainly happy to. Do I need to do something on my phone? It won't go through. So Judy, tell me on your phone. I'm going to pin you here because you haven't. I'm pinning her comment. Judy's saying, do I need to do something to my phone? It won't go through to her to come on live. Well, you have enough people right now to go live. So what does Judy need to do to go live? Is there a God? Yes. Haley Dunsmore? Yeah, of course there's a God. I see the smiley face. I think you already know that. So if you see a microphone, I got the notice, but it won't respond. Yaya says, Judy, push the multi-guest. Push the thing where it says guest at the bottom of your screen. Judy, there's a thing on the bottom of the screen. You see a black background. It says hosts, and on my side of it, it says guests. You should have something like that on your screen. If you see that, press that. If you see that, press that. It says multi-guest, yeah. Or it just says on my screen, it says guests. So if you tell me, Judy, what you see on your screen, tell me what you see on your TikTok screen. If you want to see it. Okay. Yeah. As Karen82 says, there's a permission setting on phone for microphone for TikTok. Okay. Okay. We're just going to bring this person up for a minute to help get you on here, and then we're going to bring this person down. Bruce E.G. Bruce E.G., good evening. How are you?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if you could, your boxes were open right for, because I was having a hard time at first too, and I had to get permission like 6 times to get in here.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm not sure
go
what does
ahead
she
and let
need to
her,
do?
short of tapping on her name like that, like you've been doing, is the best I could think of. This is the only other alternative I've had that I could think of.
Okay.
So I'm going to drop back down, and I'll be
Okay.
in the audience.
What did you press to come on here when I accepted you?
Just like you guys been telling her, the multi-guest, and then I hit request, and then you found it. So
okay, all right.
But now I see the mic too, so maybe that, I don't know, the multi-guest is the best bet. All right, I'm going to drop down.
Hey, all right, thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. We appreciate our people here. Let's see, is Judy here yet? Okay, Ashley. Let's see, I'll bring Ashley up for a minute. And Judy has enough followers now to come on live, but it's not able to happen for some reason. We're trying to. Hey, Ashley, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good. I'm trying to get Judy on here to tell us what happened on.
Yeah, I don't know. So what I do is I just hit the multi-guest, the thing that's right next to where it says comments on the bottom is the pink and blue little people. You just tap on it, hit request, and then a screen pops up where you send it to me, and then I accept it.
Now I'm looking on my list right now for Judy. I'm going through the list of everybody on my live right now, and she's got to be on this list here because she's here watching the show, and it says I can invite all these different people. So where's Judy in here? Let me see here. Okay, friends not watching live. Well, okay. So it tells me all the people that are watching it. So, yeah, I don't know. All she can do is, Judy, if you can press the multi-guest option, there'll be a screen coming on. So when you go to multi-guest at the bottom of the screen, it will actually be showing you the ability to come on, and you press the request screen to accept my request. Judy, what I would recommend is turn off your TikTok and then come back on here so I can get you on. We got to get the story of what happened here. And I'm going to send her another request too. So, hey, Ashley, we're going to let you down, and I'm going to see if I can get her back up here. All right, thanks so much.
I just want to make sure it worked. Yep.
Yeah, yours is working. All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
I appreciate it. So I don't know about this update thing. I think I did the update myself earlier. If there's any kind of update, reboot your phone. Judy, go off your phone and reboot the phone, and then tell us when you're back on. Say, I'm back on, reboot your phone, and we'll see if we can fix this for you. So in the meantime, I had one last night. So, yeah. So not last night, earlier tonight before I came on here live, I had 2 guests on, Jefferson and Smith. They were both in April's live, and they actually saw the tall space being come in through the opening. And the next thing you know, she was not there. She was taken on the ship during her live, physically, invited by her family. Yeah, go on TikTok.com for the update and just accept the update, whatever the update is, and you should be fine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't know about this, did you? I was out of body earlier. I didn't know about this either. But yeah, she was. They came through into her room, and people saw her, the space person, tall, with a spacesuit on. And then the next thing you know, what I think Jefferson said or whatever, that I have to go now, and she was brought onto the spaceship. This physically happened tonight, and we're not making up any stories here when we tell you this. Kathy Franklin, yes, tell us more about Mars. So Mars, as we're waiting to get, see, it says right here, Judy McLean 43 to join as invite her. So yeah, I'm inviting her. TikTok is telling me to invite her. Let me see here. When I see her, when she comes back on, I'm going to invite her. Anyway, about Mars, the planet I come from has about 10 to 15 million inhabitants living on the planet. They're all very spiritual beings of light, the men, the women, the children. Mars is very different than Earth, and it's a very beautiful planet. It has certainly an atmosphere similar to Earth. It has a very similar Earth atmosphere, and the waters on Mars are inside the planet. When I say in below Mars, there's some water in certain parts of Mars on the surface. Most of the waterways are inside the planet. So it's a completely reverse of planet Earth. Yeah, that's true, Cliff. If she goes to settings, she'll see any updates that are there. That's true. So Mars is a very beautiful place. There are many planets in the universe that are beautiful that people come from. Some of the people that are here throughout different times on my show, they all remember coming from different planets. First time I had an out of body experience is when I almost died and came back in my body. Bantu Man. I might have to go more apple cider here. My hope is that right now, as I'm tracking April is actually not here, although she has her TikTok on. And if you go to her TikTok profile, it shows a green light. She's not in her house. She's on a spaceship right now, physically, an Astro Command spaceship. And I know there's going to be a lot to be said. I get the feeling there's going to be some important messages, not just for general information, but very specific information that I have a feeling there's going to be more information regarding going on the ships. I get the strongest indication that there's some things being amped up. As I'm sitting here talking to everybody, I feel that we're going to be presented with more information. The timeline is changing. Yeah, she went off. We told her to reboot her phone, so she's not here right now. But yeah, she's on the spaceship, spiritual. She'll be coming back. So understand, right now, as April is on the spaceship, she could be away right now for 2 months off planet, and it'll be 2 hours, 3 hours Earth time. No, never abducted, kind of Karen. I don't get abducted. I work with the Ashtar Command, which is spiritual beings of light. I was never ever abducted. I'm a contactee of the positive kind, meaning I I actually remember where I come from, and I am fully awakened. And so, if you have any questions about the Ashtar Command, this is a Q&A night. At the same time, normally April would be here with me. She's on now a spaceship, and as she's on the spaceship, I'm here doing the special broadcast of the Q&A. So you're in a very special place. If you're watching this show for the first time, you're going to be amazed at the things you're going to learn here. You're not going to see this anywhere else on TikTok or on YouTube. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. You know, I'm just waiting for that one day or one night when I'm on live, and all of a sudden the space people come through my window, and the next thing I know, I'm going on the ship. Because that's the way it'll work. It will be. It doesn't matter where you are, wherever you are. It's just going to happen wherever you are with us. Edison 999 says I was floated right out of my house, and that's the way it would work. You know. And for everybody, it works differently. For the contactee experiences with the star people, a lot of times they will come to you, and very quickly you'll be on the ships. You know, when Judy gets her, Jan, when she gets back on here, I'll have her send me a request, and I'll try to get her. I fell asleep and I zoomed out. Haven Hart, too. Thank you for the roses. Thank you so much. Dennis says my cousin has been abducted, and we will definitely take a lot of guest interviews tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's going to be a big night for a lot of interviews. Yeah, I believe Cliff, Papa Smurf, it's very important. I think it's really important. I think it's a celebration, but I think it's really important. Who's we? Can you rephrase the question regarding the comment that was said? Are you talking about the Astro Command when I say who's we? Anderson says I've been taken 3 times. Why the echo? I don't hear any echo. Hey, Maripo, good to see you. I don't hear any echo whatsoever. You can't hear me. Are you on mute? I'm not on mute at all. Everybody can hear me. Volume up. Volume is up. Yeah, my volume's all the way up. I can hear, see, a lot of people can hear me. I would reconnect on your computer, on your phone, go off your phone and come back in TikTok. So anyone who cannot hear me, yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. It's probably you're getting lagging. Most people can hear me, so it's got to be your phone. Hey, Honey McReynolds, thank you for the roses. No, I'm not leaving the live. But the other person, anyone who says I'm lagging, that person says I'm lagging, go off of TikTok and come back in. It's on your end. You got to go back off and come back in. It's not coming from me. It's your phone. Okay, let's see here. It's her connection. That's right, Jessica. It's your connection. Now, TikTok is saying Judy can come on live. It's saying their algorithm is saying, so Judy, so let me tell you, Jordan wants to know about the spaceships. So the Astro Command ships are very massive. I know that from my understandings are when you go on the ships are very big, and the inside of the ships there are living quarters called the living ships where the space people live. There are the working ships, which are the ships of the command where people are doing mission work. Within the ships, there are many people in the ships. Okay. So there are many, many people. The different ships for different things. The Ashtar Command ships have very different purposes. Some of the ships are here to assist the planet in a very specific way, or make contact with Earth people that are connected to the Ashtar Command. Honey McReynolds, thank you. There are other ships that they live on. I'm going to show you something. Since April's not here and she's on the spaceship right now, let me show you some things here. Let me see if I can show you something that's going to blow your mind. When I show you this, and I really wish April was here well, this I can show you here. I'm going to let you see this. This is called a city in the clouds in Vermont, where she is up in the Vermont-Canadian border. One day, the Ashtar Command created these advanced cities in the clouds. The city in the clouds is where they go when they go off the ships. because they're here doing mission work around our planet. They go and they have a city, a big city that is built in the clouds. Now, for Earth people, your perception of how this works, your mind's not going to understand this. If you're thinking about how this works from a 3D perspective, you're going to have to forget about that, or else you're never going to understand it. Just understand one thing, that our space brothers and sisters can create a city in the clouds, exactly what they just did here. This happened less than a few weeks ago. It was, and April was able to record it. And this is a city within the clouds off planet on the Earth's atmosphere. And they showed her the city. This is where they go to rest. And this is a city within the clouds. I'm going to show you something else. Let's see, what else here? I'm going to show you one of the ships a few weeks ago. Let me see here. This is one of the Ashtar Command ships. If you want to see the ship without the comments, just push the touch your screen and go to the right. I think it's to the right or left, and you'll see just the picture. This is one of the Ashtar Command weather ships. Okay, this ship was taken by her camera. She went outside and she was able to take the picture. The Ashtar ship stopped in midair. She took the picture. Okay. And then this ship here, its purpose is to clean our environment. So it regenerates the water, purifies the water, and it puts it back into the earth. That's one of the things it does. Okay. But Tony, look at the picture. Instead of saying, your mind saying not a clear picture, you can actually see a picture of a object, which is a spaceship. So look at the picture, focus on the picture, and as I'm narrating the picture, I'm telling you what is on the picture. And it's not CGI. This is actually real. You know, it's not CGI whatsoever. This was taken in Vermont, in northern Vermont during the daytime after a snowstorm a few weeks ago by my friend. This is one of the Ashtar Command spaceships. I know you can see it. People have two eyes. You might see the vibrational pattern of the ship will affect the camera. That's why it's a little bit distorted, because of the fact of the vibration of the ship. That's the only reason. Cameras will be the camera that you use when you see a ship like this will be distorted because of the vibrational patterns. So I'm trying to educate a few people. Okay. And she went outside with her camera and took the photo. She took the photo. Again, I will say the vibrational energy from a spaceship like this will affect anybody's camera, whether you have a $2,000 camera or not, makes no difference. The vibrational energy from the ship will affect the imaging on the camera. That's why you're seeing it the way you see it. So this is a weather ship of the Ashtar Command. Okay? Your mind is going to play tricks on you. If you go from your mind and you're responding from your mind of what you're seeing, throw your mind out the window right now. Throw it out the window. Just look with your eyes and forget what your mind's telling you. What do you see? Forget what your mind says to you. It's hard for some people to break away from their brain level, go away from the brain level and look. Just look without any conditions. Look without any conditions and see what you see. You're seeing a solid spaceship. You're seeing a spaceship. You're not seeing a drone. You're not seeing swamp gas. You're seeing a spaceship. And it's a truly amazing thing when they stop in midair and allow you to take the picture. Okay? So throw your mind out the window. I have no problem telling people, throw your 3D mind, which is conflicting with you about what you're seeing, and look with your eyes. Your eyes tell the truth. Your mind doesn't always tell the truth, but your eyes see what it sees. And it's a spaceship. Okay? I'm trying to educate some people here. Beautiful thing. This is Ashtar Command Q&A. I'm CmdrAleon. We're glad you're here. Yep. E-Mark, absolutely, you can ask a question. And that person with the little square purple thing, that is a spaceship. Let's see here. And we definitely will do Q&A. I'm going to go back to where I was before. Let's see here. We're going to go back to, let's see if I go back to where I was before. Here we go. All right. And we have other photos I can show you, but I'm going to hold off on those photos. I got a photo of one of the Ashtar Command people, a woman, a beautiful photo of one of them coming through. I'm going to wait till April comes back and collaborate with her about that. We have some photos that would blow your mind. This shows the woman coming through. You can see her human complexion, her long hair, and everything. Let me see if Judy is Judy back yet. Ruby, we're going to hold off on guests right now. I've had Ruby on before. I'm really trying to, as much as I want to do that. Judy is back. I'm going to try to get Judy on here. Let's see if this happens. Judy is back on her TikTok. Judy, press my multi options at the bottom of my screen. I have a multi option thing that says guess. You should have that on your TikTok. If you press that, it should allow you now to come up, unless TikTok's taking its time recognizing you. It shows me that I can bring you on live. Hey, Cliff, she'll get that when she comes back off the ship. Okay. Multi-guest host recognition. Okay. I would most definitely try to. So, Judy, tell us what happened since I'm not able to get you on tonight. It seems like I'm having some problems with TikTok on that. What happened to April? What time was it when she was taken on the ship? I'll just have to interview you like this for now. Thank you for the cap. I appreciate it. Hey, Maria, welcome to the show. And we will answer any questions pertaining to the Ashtar Command tonight. We're strictly focused on that. Tomorrow night, we'll be back to our regular programming. And how beautiful it could be that we start the programming around 10:30 tonight Eastern. And I knew definitely something was up because I knew yesterday that April was going to be taken on the ship yesterday. On my live yesterday night, I felt something happening, and it happened tonight. You know, I just knew something was happening. Judy says, I'm not sure of the time. I guess about 20 minutes before you came on tonight. So I'm going to pin the comment. So this is what Judy's saying. She's not sure of the time. 20 minutes before I came on. I came on around 10:35. So she would have been on her live 20 minutes before me. And that's when they took her on the ship. 20 minutes before my live. It's now 12:33 in the evening. Yes, Paranormal, she was actually did her live, and a few people were watching it. And the space person from the command, a tall male figure, actually she saw the space person, and she said she had to go, and she went on the spaceship after, and she still has her TikTok on, showing that she's live. And she's not live on the ship because it wouldn't work on the ship. But they came right into her live broadcast. So, Judy, you were able to see the space person as April was now at that point. They were getting ready to take her on the ship, correct? April's TikTok is Friends with Fairies. For people that want to follow her, it's Friends with Fairies. If you go to her profile page, you'll see that it shows she's on. She's not on. She's on a spaceship right now. She's not physically here. She's physically on a spaceship. Can I see your commander badge? My commander badge, Dave Yanko. Well, I do have, I'm not going to get it now because everyone's sleeping, but I do have what they call a pin of the that what my friend Athena gave me years ago. That's a symbol of the Ashtar Command. I'll have to show it on one of my other lives. April is Friends with Fairies. So if you type in Friends with Fairies on TikTok, 1111, Friends with Fairies 1111, that's her official page. You will see stuff on her page, and it shows that she's on TikTok right now, but she's not. She's actually on a spaceship. She's off planet. Totally off planet right now. Yes. Yep. I'm pinning the comment, Cliff. Friends with Fairies 1111 is her profile. You'll see that it shows she's on live here. She's on TikTok. She's not on TikTok. She's off planet right now. She's on a spaceship. It doesn't show her live right now. It actually does. When I go to her right now, it shows that she is live. That she's actually live. She has another TikTok account that shows she's not, but she's actually showing her live on the Friends with Furries 1111. It absolutely shows a green bright light that she's active. So, but she's not physically in her house. She's on a spaceship. So if you're watching this show, you're watching a very unique broadcast tonight. And we might have to have a special broadcast tomorrow night just because of what's happening tonight. Okay? And anyone who watches my show knows I tell the truth. You know, whatever information I'm giving you tonight is real. What's happening is real. And I am very much a sensitive person about things. I'm very activated. And any information I give you here is going to be accurate. If you just found this show, you're in a place that's very different than other TikToks, without a question. You know, people can talk about UFOs and talk about what they think, but here you're going to get the real deal. Here you're going to find out what's going on. You're going to find out the cosmic truth. Okay. We don't need to interview some former general in the military. Why do we need that? We're already in connection with our space people. We don't need that. We don't need to go anywhere to find the truth. We already have the truth. You know, some of our friends are being taken on spaceships of the command. Okay, you're requesting to go on live several times. I'm pressing the guest button here. Let me see here. You know what? I'm going to try something weird. I'm going to try again to bring you on here. Let's see. I just pressed the request button to have you come on live. I sent the request to you, Judy, and I don't know. I'm trying to get Judy on here. I never give up. That's the one thing you'll find out about me. I never give up. You know, it could be that there's new guidelines. You have to just accept the guidelines. I am Canadian. Welcome to our show. This is Ashtar Command Broadcasting. So, yeah. Mama Jules, welcome to the show, Mama. Oh, yeah. the only way to be is Cuddy 303 positive. It's blocked, I guess. I'm not sure how it could be blocked. It shouldn't be blocked at all. So we're going to find out. I have a feeling we're going to be doing another special broadcast. I'm staying on here until April comes. I don't know when she's coming back on planet, but I'm actually committed to staying on here. And if they drop her off on the back in her home, I'm going to try to stay on here as much as I can here tonight to see if she comes back on into her home and wants to come on live if she is not disoriented. Yeah. And Alicia's right. She gets taken up 30 to 60 minutes before she's back. Now, she could be gone for 2 hours, 2 hours Earth time, and she could be away for 2 months off planet. You know? Oh, yeah, she'll come back. She'll come back. My mother and my father are on the ship, the same ship she's going to that she went on. My mother and father are on that ship. My mother's Luna. My father is Robar. And for those that don't understand my part of this whole thing, my family's on the same ship her family's on. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother that I've not met, that I'm going to meet soon. So in the next 6 months or less, we will be going off planet ourselves with 3 other people, total of 5 of us. Actually, yeah, 5. I've been in deep meditations. I am perfectly ready to go on the ship. I am totally centered in my being. I'm totally not only centered, and not only am I ready, but I know that the mission that we have, we will be coming back with information for everybody on the planet. So we've been selected by them, our family. This is our cosmic family, not just a general cosmic family. This is our biological family off planet. She has a mother and father that knows my mother and father on the ship. So there's a friendship that exists. And if you listen to my words, what I'm speaking is true. If you listen to my conviction in my words, everything I'm saying to you is true. What's going to happen is going to happen, and I'm ready for it. I'm not going to have myself in a meditative state going into a Merkaba state. I'm not going to be going into the dream state, which is another reality state for potential in contact with somebody, with your family, your star family. What we're going to be doing is going physically on the ship. On May 25th in Connecticut in the United States, we're going to be having a gathering of the Ashtar Command. When I say gathering, I mean we're going to gather in an apple orchard field. And we are going to have some visual contact. When I say visual, I mean we are going to hopefully record some of the spaceships. And again, they have to be careful if they uncloak their ships, that no radar picks them up. That's really essentially important. And so if they show up for 2 minutes, that 2 minutes of time to show us the ships is enough time for us to record and document it. Scooby's excited for the 25th. Very good, Patty. It'll be much warmer than it was when we went out for our first gathering the other weekend. Yeah, we're really excited. We are very excited. We're going to run things a little bit differently than we did the first time. We learned a lot about the first time, and we're going to be better at what we do the next time. When you say you're going on the ship, your tone of voice is more like what's my tone of voice like? Interesting. Can you explain what the tone of voice is like? I've never heard anybody describe my tone of voice. Yeah. And I'm tonight reading your questions, comments. This is Ashtar Command Q&A. We do these every Friday night to get people acclimated to the fact that there is an Ashtar Command. You have an uptone like you're asking a question. Oh. So essentially what I'm saying is, Christine, thank you. Oh, like a form of a question, yeah. So when we go on the ships, or when I physically go with the rest of our group, we're just going to be physically taken. And the word taken in a very positive way. So taken in a positive way means, oh, we're just going to be happy to be taken, invited on the ship. And we'll go. It'll be a beautiful experience. Plus, I get to meet my biological cosmic family. You see? That's the beautiful part of it. Once we go on the ship, Christine says, I have no purpose. I have no purpose on Earth. You probably have a purpose. You just have to realize what that purpose is on a spiritual cosmic level, Christine. You'll get there. You don't have to know what your purpose is yet, but you will. And TikTok keeps on saying, the algorithm keeps saying, Judy McLean, 43, that we can invite her to go live. I love it. The algorithm is saying I can invite her to go live, and I'm trying to invite her to go live, right? I think we got it. Judy is here. I can't believe this. I've never been so excited out of my body as I am right now.
I'm here.
I cannot believe this just happened. Judy, welcome to the show.
Hello, I'm here finally.
You know what? I am so excited that I got you on here. I said, there's no way the commander's giving up on this. I am going to get you on here. So everybody say hello to Judy and all the people that helped her get on here. So Judy, I want you to tell us what time this happened. Yeah,
hello,
say hello.
Everybody.
We're going to now hear what happened to April. You're the third person that saw her being, there was a space person that came through in the room, correct?
Yes.
You want to give us a rundown of what happened and what time it happened?
I think it was around, I'm not sure what time you came on, but it was about 20 minutes before you came on. And you came on early. So it was like, what, 10 o'clock?
Yeah, I came on about 10:30 in the evening on the East Coast.
Yeah, so it was a little after 10, I think, when it happened. But April was playing music for the fairies. And she had that background around her where we can see the fairies, right?
Right.
So we were while watching and listening to the music, and just out of the blue, I saw this tall thing behind her shoulder, a tall being. You could see his head. It looked like he had a helmet on. Not sure. I could see some facial features, but not clearly.
Yeah.
And I could see his shoulders, and it seemed like I saw a pin or something on his chest, like a
an emblem, like an emblem.
Yes, and it sort of looked like a comma or upside down comma, or sort of like a V shape.
No, I'd love you to stop for a minute. Boston, no, this is not the Greys. Boston, we're talking about Ashtar Command. This is an event where this is our space family. They have nothing to do with the Greys. So I know you just got in here. Listen, and she'll explain what happened here. Continue, Judy.
No, it was not a Grey, for sure. It was more.
We have no contact with it. This is Ashtar Command. Ashtar Command, and I'm going to let you continue telling the story. They are men and women like us. They are human like us. They are beautiful people. Nothing to do with any of that. So as you listen, you'll actually learn a little bit more on our show. Judy, go ahead.
Yes, he was standing there behind her, and it looked almost like, at first I thought, well, is he dancing to the music? Because he was like moving, like swaying back and forth. And then when I saw him the next time, April was kind of whispering to us, like, he's here. She didn't come out and say anything.
Right.
And she said she kind of motioned to us to see that somebody was there, and I could see him. And he looked like he might have been trying to dance a little. I don't know. And then I saw him again. And then she said again something about, I was typing. I said, that's Tara, because I typed it in. And she said something else, but she didn't speak out loud. And then she said to him, she said, I'm glad you're here, or I'm glad you're here, or something to that effect.
Yeah.
And then just like not even a minute later, she said, guys, I've got to go. And that was it.
And when she said she's got to go, what she was saying is, and I'm not trying to ad lib here, she meant that she had to go on the spaceship, folks. That
That's the
they
way I
wanted her
took
on the.
it.
Yes.
That's the way I took it.
Yeah, she's not in her house right now. She's on a spaceship. For some,
Yes.
if you don't believe this, you're going to have to get out of, not that you don't believe it, you're going to have to just let go of your belief systems to listen to the story. What we're telling you is like what's happening tonight with our friend in Vermont. It's very positive. There's not, for people that are saying, who was she taken by? This is our star family. These are men and women that are like us, taller than us. They are our star family. These are our non-biological family members on spaceships. They are beautiful beings of light. Nothing to do with all the stuff you've heard on social media, all the AI graphics. None of that garbage. That's all garbage. This is just something very beautiful, and that's why I'm here to do what I do. When I came to Earth, to have these Ashtar Command nights to educate people about the Ashtar Command, about our star family, about the space people, the good people, because you don't know about them. You only hear all the garbage on YouTube and on the Discovery Channel and on History Channel, and all they do is talk about these negatives. They don't talk about the beautiful people. So we're here to counter that. We're here to do these Friday night broadcasts to educate people. You need to be educated about this because you've only heard other things and you don't know about this. Some of you do, some of you don't. So we're very committed to doing the mission work here. That's why I was sent to this planet, to educate people about our star family and about the space people, the good people. So how long? So I got on about 10:30 p.m. Friday evening. I was out of body for a while. I said, the other night I was saying, I think April's going to be taken on a spaceship. I think there are people that are going to be taken on a spaceship, you know? And you're the third person that was watching her broadcast while I was asleep or out of body that has just actually given us a physical indication of the tall human being that was in a spacesuit wearing a helmet. The Astro Command people, when they visit her, they're wearing a space helmet. They're human like us, and very, very beautiful. Very beautiful.
Yeah, I wish
You
I
know,
could have seen him better.
yeah. So Cliff is saying she's been gone almost 3 hours Earth time. So if she's gone 3 hours right now, you have to understand off planet she's been probably gone for 2 or 3 months. So when she comes back, she'll probably look at it from a non-linear standpoint that she's been on the ship and traveled. I have a feeling not only is she got information that she needs, she has information for all of us who are going on the ship. The four of us that are not on the ship with her. I think she has more information that we're going to know about. And I feel very tuned in right now to what's happening with her. I don't know exactly where she is in the universe, but I know right now that Cliff, you've been counting the hours. She's been off planet for about 3 hours, and it's all right. Alicia says the space people bend time. So when you think about space, understand from a human perspective, you look at time mostly in time. You look at things in time, like what time you have to go to work, or you have to be at a wedding at so and so, you have to go to the office at so and so, you have to go out for lunch at so and so. Off planet, they don't think about that. There's no such thing as time. But on Earth, this planet, everything's constructed in time. Right? Off planet, nothing's constructed in time. When did you go last on the ship?
So she'll
Unintended.
go ahead.
Go ahead, Judy.
So she'll be gone for, if she's been gone for about 3 hours, she may be gone for about a month then here.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Now, if she doesn't come back to her home tonight, then she's been away from Earth for a long time. If she hasn't come back to her home in Vermont tonight, then she has definitely been. If she doesn't come back till 6 a.m. in the morning, Earth time, then she has been off planet for way longer than in Earth time.
Uh-huh.
And there's no time and space, so I can't tell you how long that is. When she
Right.
comes back, she'll be able to confirm how long she's been away. She could be in another star system right now. She could be going to some of the space stations in the oceans. She could be, who knows? But she is definitely going to come back with information that's going to be very important for the planet and for the human race. And I
Wait.
don't say this slightly. I think you would feel that way too, Judy, when she left.
Yes. I can't wait for her to get back to tell us what's going on.
Yeah. And we're not doing any interviews tonight. I just am bringing people on who are watching April's broadcast earlier tonight. And this is an Ashtar Command Q&A special broadcast. And I am with the Ashtar Command beyond being a talk show host for over 21 years on NPR radio. I came out of the closet many years ago as a kid. I went underground and came back out of the closet as an adult over 21 years ago. You know, are you tapping your phone?
I am.
Okay.
You don't want me to?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I just want to make sure it was you tapping the phone and not something else. Because we've had strange things happen before.
Oh, I know.
You know, Cliff, you know, it's possible maybe they're taking care of her leg. That could be.
Yeah, I hope so.
Are you in contact with ETs? Curious. We're actually ourselves space people. How may I put this way? I am human, but I'm also a star being with the Ashtar Command. I'm fully activated, and I'm here to do mission work and bust the matrix. When I say bust the matrix, challenge every Earth human belief system on this planet because there's just too many of them. And yes, I am in contact with our space brothers, and soon we'll be going off planet, as our friend April has been going off planet. We'll be physically going off. We're not going to be dreaming about it or be a meditation state. We're going to be physically going on a Ashtar Command ship and reconnecting with our space family pretty soon. To answer your question,
I saw a question. Somebody asked it. How did April leave? She just went offline. She just paused her live.
Yeah.
The way I saw it.
Yeah. Yeah. So she paused the live. That's why you'll see that if you go to her profile, the green light's still on. So even though her phone is on pause, she's not in the room. She's physically off planet right now, brothers and sisters. She's physically on the ship traveling somewhere. And she is.
Well, I apologize for my accent and everything. I know it's probably hard to understand me.
It's very easy to understand you, Judy. I'm just happy to have you on here to finally give us, as a third person, what you were seeing on her live earlier tonight.
Yes, I'm sorry. It was my fault. I had my phone locked where it was private and stuff, so I had to go change it. I'm new at all this stuff.
I gotcha. Lavola says, when April said she had to go now, did she leave? Yes, she left Lavola at that time. The space person, the human person, she had to go on the ship. And so she left her physical room in Vermont, and she was on the ship in like 2 seconds. Yep, 2 seconds. Not even a nanosecond.
Yes, she just went pause, I think.
And Microglobe 1 says solid mate. I think I understand what that means. Solid mate. Yeah. When I first saw it, I was like, holy blank. So Jefferson, and we're going to bring Jefferson up here for a minute. He was the other person that saw. I'm going to bring Jefferson up because he was on the live with April, with Judy. So you have two people here. And this is great because two people actually witnessed this happening. So we have witnesses. It's not made up stories. So Jefferson, say hello to Judy. She also saw what happened.
Hi, Judy.
Hi, Jefferson.
How are you?
I'm fine. I saw exactly what you saw.
Yeah, I know. It was amazing. I couldn't believe what I was seeing because I was paying attention to the fairies, and then all of a sudden I looked. She kind of pointed over there, but it was when she put on Christina Aguilera, the genie in a bottle.
The singer.
That's when he came in, and then I saw I was paying attention to his head and helmet and how huge tall he was, and then I could see he had like a belt, and on the side, his left side of his belt was like a three-pronged, I can't describe it. Something I'd never seen before.
Yeah,
but it was kind of neat looking just to look at what I was looking at because I couldn't believe it. I had to like kind of. Then I'm like, really looking at this. But anyway, it was
Yes, they,
I
really.
and
didn't
just
see
let people
that.
know.
But did
Yeah,
you
so
see
he,
did you see
yeah,
his pin or badge
No,
thing?
I was looking at his side where he had like a looked like a fish, like a I don't know, some kind of 3-prong thing meshed into his belt, like what he uses as I don't know what he uses it for, but it's kind of
yeah,
cool. Whatever it was,
yes,
it was.
and so just let people know these two people. I don't know how many people were watching April. I was not on the live. I was actually out of body, but two people here can verify that April, the space person, was tall, human like us, wearing a spacesuit. And the next thing April said is, I have to go. When she said she had to go, if you go to her profile, it says that she's still on live on TikTok. Not live, but she's on TikTok. She's not even physically on Earth right now. She was taken off ship.
Yes, she just paused and that was it.
Yeah.
She paused her broadcast, so her TikTok's on pause. It's not even on live. But she has to just give people background. She is one of the people in our group that we are 4 other people. There's Johnny, myself, Kit Kat, and also Chesno is not here. There's another, we're part of that group. We've not yet been on the ship, but we will be going on the ship all together with April on the same ship. And this will be happening relatively soon. I can't give you a specific date. We don't know when it's going to happen, you know. But Jefferson and Judy were on, and I was not awake at the time. And they actually saw it with other people that might have. There must. How many people were in the room when that happened?
Not, I want to say I thought it said 64, anywhere from 34 to 64. I just remember that number. Those two
Right. So
numbers.
they're quite. So there's. It's
It was
amazing. There were quite a few people watching this, and you were the two. You two were here on my show here, and actually witnessed her with the space person. Maybe 30 people, as she said.
she said she wasn't even planning on going on tonight. Like she had not
Really?
even planned to do this. That something didn't. I remember her saying that. She said I wasn't really planning on. Right when she started the live, I wasn't planning on, but the commander's coming on later, and I wanted to pop in for a little bit and share something with you guys. And all she was sharing was just the video of the fairies that she was showing and playing. She was into her third song when he appeared. That's all I
Mm,
know.
Right.
Yeah.
it
Well,
was awesome.
I'm pretty sure she's going to have something to share with the commander when she gets off the ship.
Yeah.
I
But
hope so.
what's so weird to me is I I've I've always go see April go live and I see you go live, but tonight it was like when she was all happy and smiles, and then all of a sudden it's like I got this vibe. She just all of a sudden had a sad face on her and said, "I gotta go," and that
Well,
was
I'm
the
not
last.
she's real. I'm not sure if she was sad or whether she was just not aware that she was going to be, when she's going to be taken. I don't think
Okay,
she's aware sometimes when they're going to take her on the ship,
I got you.
But you know what it
Yeah, I
is.
think she
So
was more serious then.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
more
right.
serious,
Yeah,
and
okay.
that's not sad. She wouldn't be sad. She'd be actually very, very much wanting to be there on the ship. She probably just was taken aback because she probably wasn't. She was playing her music and she wasn't probably planning to go on the ship. But I felt yes last night that I said something that I know April was going to be going on the ship either last night or tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we were all
I
doing the
can't.
same thing. We were waiting on you to go live, and then it just happened.
You know what? If I had been on earlier when this happened, I wonder what would have happened if I was on live with April when the space person came in.
I know
Uh,
that's
I
weird.
don't know.
that would have been kind of interesting if I was on her live when the space person came in to take her on the ship. But
You would have
again,
witnessed like us.
yeah, and who knows what else might have happened. But yeah, this is I'm gonna tell her how to save that broadcast. There's a thing it says a live replay. She has to just save it, and she can actually clip some stuff from that too.
Yeah, because
That's amazing.
she said she said to them, "I'm glad you're here," and or something to that effect. And then the next thing she said was, "Guys, I have to go."
Right. So
Yeah.
you heard her say, I'm glad you're here. Guys, I have to go. When she said that, folks, she was saying she was going on the ship. Now, when they took her on the ship, I know the way it works. In like 2 seconds, I don't even think she had to go out of her house. I think they had however the space person came in, she went right back with him through the wall or whatever it was, and she was on the spaceship in 2 seconds. You know,
Yeah.
very interesting.
Yeah.
And this is what we're talking about tonight. Where we do quite a lot of Q&A here on Astro Command Night, and what was going to be April and myself taking questions is now talking about her being on the ship right now. How many hours has she been on the ship off planet?
Well, she's been gone since what, about 10:05 or 10:10, something like that.
10 p.m. Friday night, she was taken on the ship, Earth time. She's now been off the planet for Earth-based over 3 hours. And in terms of off planet, I would suggest it could be that she's off planet for a couple of months.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Right, a couple of months. East Coast. She's on the East Coast of Vermont, so it'd be 10 or 10 o'clock East Coast. That's when they came, and she had to go, and she left her home and is now on a spaceship.
Yeah, it's 1:05 here on the East Coast.
Yeah.
You know what? I would, if my energy is so amped up, I don't want to do this because I don't think I could. I would actually stay on here all night to just wait till she comes back, but I'm not going to do that. I am amped up. Let me tell you, I am kind of amped up right now.
So am I.
My daughter,
I'm going to be up for another couple of hours looking to see if she comes back on.
Yeah, I'm going to stay up later too to see if she comes back.
James is saying we saw the beings too. I don't know if James is watching her live, but we saw the beings too. Okay, so Mike Masters, if you're new to our program, we have a friend in Vermont and a group of us that are going to be going on a spaceship in the next couple of months. Our friend April in Vermont is a contactee with our space family of the Ashtar Galactic Command or Ashtar Command. They're human beings like us that are taller than we are. This is her 13th time being brought on the ship, and we're doing mission work. So that's our friend. Her name is April, Friends with Fairies, and she is a very beautiful being of light, and she was taken tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern onto an Ashtar Command spaceship.
Down the rabbit hole, yes, we saw the being. We saw Ashtar Command. Sorry, Commander.
Yeah. So Judy and Jefferson saw it on her screen, the space person, James. They got to see the space person. He was tall, wearing a space helmet, human, and they saw him. Was there anybody else watching her tonight that's watching this show that was one of the 30 people that was watching April before she left? Anybody? I'm surprised some of those people aren't in my Astro Command thing here tonight.
I saw Alicia in there. I guess that's her name. I don't think she didn't say she didn't see it.
Yeah, she didn't see it, but that's all right.
You're welcome for the clarification.
And we're not doing interviews tonight. We're going to do interviews tomorrow night in general. But I have a feeling tomorrow night we're going to bring April on here because we're going to need to bring April on here because she's on a spaceship right now.
I can't wait.
And when I say spaceship, folks, we're not talking that she's dreaming or she went out of body or she's in a Merkaba state. She physically is not on Earth. Let me explain this. She's physically not on Earth. You know what that means, right? Emark, I know that her TikTok should be saved. I know my TikTok broadcasts at the end of them when I sign off, they are saved. So she'll have to just save it and then it'll download and then she might be able to screenshot some of it before she left the planet. I can't wait to hear. What's more important than anything else is what the messages are, what the command is sharing with her. I believe there's some definitely important information that we're going to be needing to know. I think we're getting amped up for some very specific things. I've been spending a lot of time quietly meditating and preparing myself physically for going on the ship myself, which I know is happening in the next few months. So I've been preparing myself mentally, physically for my reunification contact with my space family, meaning my brother, my two sisters, my father, and my mother, who are off planet on the ship. So we're getting prepared. And my understanding is that we're going to be activated. We're going to be activated. We're going to have a lot of things that we're going to remember. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of things to talk about tomorrow night. A lot of things. And we're going to bring April on my show. And we're going to definitely be sharing new information from the command to the people of Earth. The information we'll be sharing will be very helpful. It's going to be things that we need to know about what's going on Earth. There's some major things happening. I've been trying to prepare people on this planet for a long time in my journey for what's going to be happening to the planet. I've been also trying to get people to not watch all the fear-based stuff, whether it be movies, whether it be documentaries or whatever. I've been trying to get people to refocus. It's really important now that people of Earth refocus on positive intent, positive understanding, and to let your mind just go. When I say let your mind go, I mean really let it go. Don't let your mind control your belief systems. You might have to get rid of your belief systems in order to completely understand what's going on here. Okay?
I
So
really do believe that, Commander.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, about the belief systems? Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of people have belief systems, and in a very loving way, I'm here to not challenge a belief system of the mind. I'm here to break the matrix. That means I have to break your belief systems, the things you've been taught, the things you've seen on TV, the fear-based movies about extraterrestrial intelligence. I have to bust your mind about that. If you see things on TikTok that are people showing evil-looking faces, I have to get you to stop looking at that because it's not the truth. It's all fear-based. On YouTube, this one, whatever it is, makes no difference to me. Anything that's fear-based is there to control you into thinking that those space people out there are way more weird looking and ready to get you, right? That's all based on media hype, AI generated pictures. All that stuff is garbage. I'm here to tell you there's some beautiful things out there that are going to be happening, and you need to allow yourself to let go of your belief systems. Because you all have belief systems. All Earth humans have belief systems. When you let go of your belief systems, you'll understand about the star people. You'll understand about the men and women that come from other planets that look just like us. Yeah, we'll try to give you a buzz tomorrow. Take care, James. Forget that name. Dave, forget that name. Forget that name. That name was no good. Let's forget that. We leave that name out of the discussion. So we leave that name out of it. But the Ashtar command level is very much beautiful levels of light and energy. And these are our brothers and sisters from other planetary systems, men and women. They have families and children like we do. The difference is that they are spiritually more evolved than we have been. They don't live in the same dynamics as we do on Earth. And my goal is to show you the beauty and the love and the compassion that our space family has for you. And they do. So right now, as I'm speaking tonight, I'm speaking in my Ashtar Command mode, because this is Ashtar Command Q&A. You'll see the tone of my voice is slightly different than when I do my talk show format. I'm speaking to you at a much different level of frequency. Understand? So if anyone has any questions from my guests who were on April's live, please let me know. If you were on April's live last night, definitely let me know. It's really important that people understand what's the dynamics of what's happening here. And if you don't understand and you don't want to understand, you won't last too long on this live, because the commander is willing to give people a chance to let go of your belief systems. And if you're not, then I can't help that, because you've been basically, people on this planet have been brainwashed for so many years based on the media, based on what you're told, and most of it's untrue. And especially what's irritating is all this negative fear-based stuff that people present about the extraterrestrial intelligence. Most of it is all based on fear. It's purposely used to get you to think that space people are monsters, and they're not. That's so far from the truth. So far from the truth. And there are people on this earth that are gullible to believe that. Thank you for the hat. And when I see that, I will push back on that person or persons that believe that, and I will shake you up and rally you up until you let go of your belief systems about ETs. We've talked about the negative ETs that are being forced off the earth, and they are being forced off the planet and sent back where they came, from the Ashtar Command people. The Ashtar Command people come from many different planetary systems of light, many planets similar to Earth, many planets very beautiful, even more beautiful than the Earth that you live on, okay? And at some point and sometime, many of you will be able to traverse the universe and get to see some of these planets and reconnect with your star family. Your biological cosmic families exist beyond Earth. Now, you might not know you have a biological cosmic family, but each of you do. You don't have to remember it right now, but I guarantee you, in time, you will remember. You will start to remember, start to understand that they exist, as you exist, as life exists, as the universe exists. It's all connected. Do you understand?
Can't wait.
Mm-hmm. And it's the most beautiful thing. Yes, folklore, they watch over us. They watch over you. Each of you are being watched over. You might say, how is that possible? Your star family is always watching you. The time of contact with you will depend on you. When I say depending on you, depending on whether you're willing to wake up and center and focus. If you center and focus, you will be connected and contacted. On Earth, in your human form, you will be contacted. But you have to take the time to do this. Now is the time to do this, I am told. Now is the time for humanity to wake up. Many of you here are ahead of other people that are not here. Why is that? Because you're watching this show, you're hearing my voice, and you're getting information. Your inner guidance is bringing you here right now tonight. You're here for a reason. And you're saying, why am I here? You're here for a reason. Rainbow says, I'm ready and willing to accept any and all messages. Beautiful.
Yes, it is.
It is. And when I'm on here to do what I do, it's as real as it gets. When I interview people on the regular nights, those people are real people having real experiences. They're happening all over the world right now. Contacts are happening all over the world with individual people on small islands, on big islands, in little villages in Europe, Asia, Africa, Central and South America, wherever it is, you're going to see increased contact. Pesco, good to see you. You're going to see increased contact now. Are you ready? Are you prepared? Some of you are going to have your mind conflicting with you. When I say your mind is going to conflict with you, what do I mean? Your brain is going to challenge you. It's going to challenge whether you're going to go through with this or not. Meaning, are you going to let go of your mind and also allow yourself to make contact with your space family? Are you going to be letting your mind tell you to be afraid of what is coming? Or are you going to tell your mind to stop? If you want to control your mind, you can, but you don't. I control my mind. I tell my mind to stop a long time ago. I control the very center of my being. My mind does not control anything. I've done away with that long, long time ago. When you allow yourself to tell your mind to stop, that means You tell your mind to stop telling you what to believe. When you tell your mind to stop telling you what to believe, you will actually be able to understand the truth. The truth, the cosmic truth, lies within each of you. Your mind is going to try to stop you now as we get to contact. Your mind's going to try to challenge that belief and understanding. If you let yourself be still, you will understand this truth. By meditation within yourself, you'll understand this truth. Elisa says, I feel like I'm almost ready. Then you will be ready, Elisa. Yes, Johnny, you listen to the inner spirit within you. The inner part of your being, the higher self, is connected to the cosmic self. Do you understand? So this is a special broadcast that is happening. I didn't expect to be doing it this way, but I'm also very excited. And I also knew the night before that April was going to be taken off the planet. I knew that last night. I felt the energy. She's not back yet, housewife. Good to see you. She's on the spaceship off planet right now, physically. My program is being recorded, and I'll have it on my YouTube channel, Astro Command Spaceship News, tomorrow. So this whole show is being broadcasted live, and will be, for those who missed parts of it, on my YouTube channel, Astro Command Spaceship News. And let me just check April's profile page. I can do that. April's phone on her TikTok is still on. April's TikTok is still on. April is not in her house. She's in the spaceship right now. And I can tell you we've had about 8,200 people since I came on at 10:30 that have watched this show. And you're catching a very beautiful show here. You have two people that were eyewitnesses on April's broadcast tonight before she had to go, and the space person came through in the video on her camera, and then she left the planet, and then she went on the ship. And this is a true story. If you have any questions, if anyone has any questions about what's going on, please do ask, and we will respond to your questions. My name is CmdrAleon. I'm the host of the show. I'm with the Ashtar Galactic Command here. I come from beyond Earth, and I don't channel anything. I'm a telepathic communicator. I'm a contactee, and also a talk show host for 21 years on NPR radio. If anybody has any questions for my guests who were watching April, please do go ahead and ask your questions.
Yes, Johnny, we did see it.
Rainbow and Crystals, I don't know if any of the 30 people got a frame. I think it happened so quickly. I don't know that anybody that was there got a picture of it. But when April comes back, she'll be able to describe where she was. She's able to describe where she is. I believe she was taken to certain places. I don't know if she was taken out of our planetary system, but I know she there's a lot of information that will be shared. Some of it, I think, is pertaining to contact and about they're preparing us to go off planet, meaning myself, Johnny, Kit Kat, and Chesno. I don't know that for sure, but I think that's part of what they were doing on the ship with her, was bringing back information about when we're going to be taken onto the spaceships. That's just the feeling I get. I'm just sharing that with you. My sensitivity is very strong. I sense things really strongly, and I sense in my activation that that's part of what she is going to bring back about the contact.
Sonia.
Amongst many other, yes.
I'm sorry, I was going to ask Sonia.
Yes, go ahead.
Sonia, the way he came through, it looked like a solid person, but it was like someone standing in a dark room and you could just barely see their features. You know what I mean? It was like, it wasn't like bright color like green, yellow, blue, and green. It was like a kind of a brownish or like somebody in a shadow.
Yeah.
Is
And
that right,
Wisdom,
Jefferson?
Yes,
go ahead.
that's the way I saw it too.
And Wisdom is saying, who is she? Wisdom, April is a TikTok person called Friends with Fairies. She's in Vermont. She's a friend of ours, and she works with the Ashtar Command. She was taken on a ship for the 13th time tonight during her live broadcast. Her TikTok is still on. She's not on live, it's on. She's off, but she's still on. She's got her app turned on. She's not on the planet right now, and she is now, for over 3 hours, been off planet. So, Wisdom, to answer your question, she's a friend of ours personally. She was going to be on live with us tonight, but then she's not on live with us tonight because she's now on a spaceship. Does that answer your question, Wisdom? And we're trying to answer questions for you about what's happening here. I know this is going to be pretty amazing. Oh, you're welcome, Wisdom. For some people, this might be amazing, what you're hearing, but it's true. Everything we're telling you is true. We have witnesses that were on the live when it happened. Nachia, we can see you. Can anyone see me? Yes, we do. We see you. Oh, yeah. And also, just so you know, that they have monitors on the spaceship and they are watching our program. So I want to explain something here for people that don't understand how this works. There are monitors on the spaceship. They are watching this program right now, and probably April is seeing it on the monitors on their ship, that they are now watching our program as we have been on all night. I mean, since I've been on tonight, the Ashtar Command is able to watch our program. I've been asking stuff and nobody, Natasha, please try it again. I see you. What's your question? Let's listen for Natasha's question. I'm looking for, I can see you're typing, so I'm hoping I can see your question. Sometimes with TikTok, it's really strange. Someone will say, do you see the question? And then when I don't see the question, I've been asking for her too. So what is the question? Let me see if I can answer it. Or one of us can. How do they communicate? My question, Pesco, they communicate through telepathy. They can usually speak like we do, but it's through telepathy. To answer your question. So let's get the question that I'm looking for her question. And if I don't see the question, it's really strange. And then she said, if she says, did you see the question? I don't see the question. It could be that TikTok's filtering it. Natasha, I see you saying OMG. But if there's a question before that, I'm not seeing the question.
Natasha, no, it's not like a negative on a photo.
Yeah.
It's like a person standing in a dark room.
Yeah. I don't even see, I see Natasha, but I don't see the question. This is a special, yeah. If you don't see the question, then you need to reword to TikTok. Well, so TikTok is probably filtering it. Ashtar Command is CIA and Russia plus China laugh. You are kidding us, right there, MEC? MEC, you are got that smiley face, so you must be kidding. I have a feeling United Front of Angels. Yeah, I'm sure you're kidding. Paranormal, you definitely can ask us a question. I do see you saying that. We're trying to be very conscious. Emark, I asked a question earlier. Emark, can you ask it again? I've seen this before on TikTok when I go live. Questions are being filtered by TikTok, so I want to see if I can see the. Commander, it is 8 above her last. Okay.
What?
I think Okay, Paranormal says, I think I took a screenshot of it. It was a tall guy standing next to her. Paranormal, can you send me a copy of the screenshot? Paranormal is in her live. Can you send me a copy? If you pull me up, I will ask her a question. Okay. I'm going to. We're bringing Ashley up because evidently TikTok's filtering that person's question. Okay, Ashley can now verbally tell us what the question was. Hey, Ashley.
Hi. Hey, Natasha's the one that I was telling you about, that craft with the red, yellow, and green light. I got
Yeah.
her to come on and watch the group tonight. She was the one asking the question.
What was the question?
She wanted to know if the light beings were like physically made of light or if it's like a light
No,
consciousness.
not like consciousness. They were physical humans like you see me on the screen, very physical. They come very physical. There's not like a dream consciousness. She was taken physically right on the ship from her live broadcast. She was physically
No,
taken.
no. Natasha wanted to know if light beings, not it had nothing to do with April.
Oh, with April, okay.
Because she has stories to tell and she was going to come on tomorrow night, I guess, since
yeah, for
she
tomorrow
can't
night, yeah.
tonight.
Yeah. So for tomorrow night, we'll get her stories. But yeah, they would be physical. The light beings, just to briefly answer that, in general, for her story, they can be physical and or translucent.
Okay.
There you go.
I know, I was asking for her too, and I figured that you couldn't see it. So,
Yeah, I couldn't see it. I saw her, but I couldn't see her question.
Hi,
All right.
all right. Hi. Okay. All right. You can drop me down. I'm gonna go inside the house now.
Okay, Ashley. You have a good night,
I'll
sister,
still,
and
I'll
thanks.
still be here though. All right.
I
Thanks.
got you.
Bye.
So, you know, we'll stay on here till it's now 1:30 in the morning. We thank you for all the gifts. We're at 98.1, 98,100 likes. We need to um, get up to 100,000. Okay. And please tap on the button to get us to 100,000. I want to thank everyone who's here. We have our regular show every night at 11 o'clock. We have people that have visitations, have seen light beings, have UFO sightings, have encounters, crop circles, Bigfoot. We cover a lot of things in the galactic realm. Juliet, thank you. I've never seen that before. Thank you. And it's just right now, I can tell you that the space people are watching the show on the ship. They have monitor screens. From what April tells me, they have a special monitoring screen, and they are always watching my show at night when I'm on here. They're watching the show right now. So if you think we have 316 people on TikTok, could you imagine how many people are watching this show on spaceships with the Astro Command right now? Probably in the thousands. I would say probably thousands of space people just monitoring and watching the show. As you see me talk, you'll see sometimes my screen, the blue, will go in and out. You see it just now blinked? You see it blinking?
Yes. I
Do you see
did.
it blinking? I want to tell you something why it's blinking. Blink. Let's see if it's going to. There we go. I made my screen blink. What did I just do? Blink. I'm going to make my screen do it again. Blink. Did you see me do this, folks? Did you see what I just did? Do you understand what I'm doing? I'm
Yes.
doing something here. Did you? I'm going to do it again. Blink. 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 You think I'm making this up? I'm not playing any magical tricks on anybody. Like I say, I am who I am, who I am, that I am. I am with the Ashtar Command in human form. I'm fully activated. Blink. If anyone doesn't get what I'm doing, don't think too hard about what I'm just doing now. I'm trying to show you something.
It does it when you talk, and it does it when the guests talk.
Blink if April's on the ship. Blink. Jay Perrier doesn't get it. What I'm trying to show you folks is that I am a fully activated Ashtar commander. I'm fully activated in every level. And believe me when I tell you this, I'm very connected to what's going on. I know she's on the ship. Jefferson and Judy witnessed it, and they are watching our show right now off planet on the spaceship. Blink. I can do this all night. Blink. I'm going to stop doing it. It's going to still happen. My energy level is very, very high. All right. I affect my own broadcasts on here. Most nights I do affect my broadcast because of my energy level. Jersey for Life says you have a black shadow on your right. I'm sitting in a chair. Let me turn off my screen here for a minute. Hold on a minute. Let's do this here. Okay, this is me right here. See the chair? So whatever thing you're seeing, it's the darkness of my chair. I'm going to go back on. There's nothing here. It's just me. Blink. I'm going to go back on. So yeah, it's the chair. You're seeing I'm on a green screen. That's what you're seeing. Yeah. Just so people know, I want to be totally transparent here of what you're seeing. Yeah, it was my green screen. And I'm not even tired because right now things are so happening here. It's like everything's very fluid with April on the spaceship. I'm here for the long haul. I don't think I'm going to be doing an all-night show. There's no way I can download an all-night show to begin with. If I did an all-night show, that would be a world's record for me to be on TikTok all night, And right now, we've had 8,900 people watch the show since I came on at 10:30 Friday evening. Jay Perrier, April is a friend of ours in Vermont. To give you some background history, she is with the Ashtar Command. She's in near the Canadian border. And the Ashtar Command are space people, men and women like us. They have children, they have families. And she's been taken on the ship 13 times. They physically come with her, contact her. Her mother and father are on the ship. So is her other parts of her family. Oh, I don't want to do that. My wife is sleeping. I won't do that, Cliff. Great idea. But the commander's not going to turn that on. I'll wake up we have too many of those apps in the house. And the last thing I want to do is wake my wife up. If it was earlier, I might just do that. Hopefully, because we have had two of our witnesses here. Hope Judy and Jefferson was on the live when she was actually taken off planet, and she said she had to go now. She's not physically home. She's now on the spaceship. MEC United Front of Angels. They'll be back. This is the longest I've seen her. Yeah, right. At least you're right. No, she's already talked to April. She knows April. She's been off planet for about 3 hours now. Would you say over 3 hours?
Going on 4 hours, right?
Going on 4. If she's been off planet for 4 hours, folks, 4 hours off planet, Earth time. So once she comes back and once you can figure this out, I want to figure out how long she's been off planet. And she probably, Charlotte says, my messages apparently are being blocked. Hey, Charlotte, can you repeat your question or something? Let me see. Can you marry a space being? It may sound silly. No, it's not silly. It's not silly whatsoever. There's been historically, Mark, there was a story about a man and a woman in Africa. The man was from another planet, human being. I forgot the name of the book. I'd have to find it, but they got married, and he married a Earth-based woman. The person was from a really beautiful planet, and I can't remember the book, but I'll find it for one of my lives. I'll have to get the title. It's a true story. It's about the spaceman who married an Earth woman in South Africa. Let's see here. Yeah, Charlotte, I see you saying I think TikTok is doing it. And I see Ashley saying I think mine aren't being seen either. I think their filter is filtering out some questions or comments. Okay, your question was, can they have children? Yes, of course they can. My parents on the ship, I have one brother and two sisters. So I have one brother off planet and two sisters off planet. And they love me very much, and I've never met them yet. But I'm going to. You're from South Africa. Never heard. Yeah, I'll have to get the name of the book. What's your name from South Africa? The person in South Africa. What is your name? Hey, user 379. Stella Bell says her beloved is a Palladian space being. Very good. Emark says, okay, I'm trying to catch your questions. Emark says, do they have relationships like humans? Of course they do. My non-biological cosmic family, they had me, not in this form, but on the spaceship. I'm in stasis, and I exist in my space body. And if I go back to my space body, I will wake up and be in my space body. So I'm my father off planet. His name is Robar, and the mother is Luna. And I don't know the name of my sister, my two sisters or brother, but I will when I go on the ship. I will get to meet them. Ashley says, okay, let's see here. Ashley says, Venus, I wrote my like almost 10 times. The same way as human. Yes, Mark. They can procreate the same way we do, just like we do. Very much in the same level of procreation. Paranormal can show a screen as Paranormal here. If he has a screenshot of April and the space person, where's Paranormal? Are you there? Paranormal is on her live watching this, so he's another person that has a screenshot of the space person. Where's Paranormal? Are you here? Okay. Let me see if I can find Paranormal. I do not see Paranormal. They might not be here. Hey, Anna, welcome back. I have a serious question. Can you put me to ask if you don't mind? Can you, ASISSAM, can you tell us what your serious question is? I need to know what your question is. Emark says, yes, matter of fact, the space family that we're connected with, when I go on the ship, they have physical bodies just like us. Their bodies are more radiant, but they have physical bodies. The men and women have physical bodies like us. They are taller than we are. Yes, very tall, Nacha. Yeah, I can see your question. I think Nanachia, I do see your question. Yes, they're very tall. Now I can see your question. And I'm in a very relaxed state here. So not all my questions, though. Yeah, I don't know why I'm able to see that question. Johnny says tall from being space. I think you're saying, are they tall from being in space? I don't think being in space has much to do with it, but they are tall, about 7 feet. It can be anywhere, from 7 to 8 feet tall. User 379. Now, I have pictures from my HM camera of a ship inside my room and a little being out of it. Tomorrow night, we're going to be taking guests tomorrow evening on a regular show. Commander, do you have space wife and children? Yes. Well, I don't know if I have a space wife, but I have a father and a mother, 2 sisters and a brother on the spaceship that April's on. Her family's on the same ship that my family's on. Are they Palladians? Not sure that they're Palladians. I'm not sure that I don't know. I enjoy the interviews, and we're going to be doing a lot of those tomorrow night. But we're also going to be doing some special broadcasting with April as well as the interviews to get an update as to what happened tonight. She's been out of her house on the ships for over 4 hours. So this is breaking news for those just coming in who are new to the show, don't know the whole story. Can I go on the ship as well? I'm tired of planet Earth. I will say yes and no. You have to connect, meditate, and learn how to connect with your star family. Everybody has one, so I would recommend meditation and to ask to contact your Christed star family. And through meditation, if you focus on meditation, you will eventually be able to contact your star family. Nachia says, I have a feeling I have encountered your people, Commander. You probably have. They would be tall, beautiful beings, men and women, and they come in the various highest levels of light and also understanding. River Blue, but to April, it will feel like months, yes. River Blue, that's absolutely correct. It'll feel like months. Absolutely like that. And she'll tell you that usually she's off planet for Mikey Dean. What do you mean deception at its best, Mikey Dean? Do I have to knock you on the head, Mikey Dean? Do we have to break your matrix and your belief system, Mikey Dean? Can you explain? Depending what you say is going to mean whether you're still here, Mikey Dean. Let's see where Mikey Dean's going to go before the commander takes him off the planet. I believe her name is pronounced like Natasha. Okay, I'll go with that, Ashley. Oh, he has 2 followers? That says a lot right there. So since we're going to give the person with 2 followers a chance to redeem themselves. If they do not redeem themselves, the commander will be using his light force to knock them out of the planet. Let's see. They must be contemplating what they're going to say.
They run.
They're running. They couldn't handle the commander. See, those people can't handle the commander because they know their matrix would be busted. I kind of just gently busted their matrix. That was good. No face, no case. That's right, Jackie. You see how that works, brothers and sisters? The commander knows when someone's trying to pull some stuff. So the commander, in love and light, took him right out.
That's right, Jackie F.
You know, a matter of fact, I actually not only took him out, I thank you for the hat. I actually blocked them from my energy field, so they can't even see me anymore. And you notice how I didn't jump up and down and get angry? Because I am an Ashtar commander first, and I work in love and light. And even when I take them out, I did it very gently in love and light, so they're gone. And they already knew they had to leave. They even said goodbye. That's nice that they said goodbye because they knew they weren't going to get anywhere. You know, a paranormal. Okay, paranormal might have the screenshot. Paranormal is the paranormal I'm hoping it is. Let's see if TikTok will stop taking its time here. Abracadabra, let's make this happen. TikTok.
Commander, if you'd like to take me down, you could go ahead. But I'd like to thank everybody for the follows. And I love everybody.
Yep, and we love you too, Judy. And if TikTok doesn't stop playing technically problems here we go. Hello. Hey, Paranormal.
Hi, Commander.
You have the screenshot of April being taken on that live. Do you have a picture of April? Were you on the live with April? Yeah, I can. Were you on the live with April when she was?
I'm trying to send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on the live and I saw her photo that she took.
So you also witnessed her being taken on the show. I took a photo of it. Okay. So tell me, what did you see? You're kind of lagging. What did you see?
The photo. You can't see the face.
Okay. So if you have the photo saved on your pictures on your phone, can you go onto your green screen and get the picture on there and show us the picture? Yeah, it's TikTok. TikTok is having problems. Yeah, Okay, is that the picture? Okay. So that is the picture of April, and can you describe what we're looking at behind you?
It's not a one. Take a screenshot of that one.
I don't know if I can. I can't take a screenshot. You're gonna have to send it to me. Okay, so just explain, what are we seeing here? I tried
to send it, but I'm having trouble.
What can you explain what we're seeing?
In the bright light. No.
So is the figure the white body?
A person standing next to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Move your head out of.
See the face.
Yeah. Move your head out of the way. Let people see this thing. There you go. Don't.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me.
Judy,
that looks like one of the fairies.
Oh, one of the fairies?
Yes.
So that wasn't the space person. That was one of the fairies.
I think the space person might have been back over a little further.
A little further. So it was. So the space person's not in this picture. You're saying it was. Yeah. Show me another picture.
All right. Hang on. Where's the other one? No, that's not it.
What we're going to try to do is, okay, well, that's interesting. Now, was that?
That's a fairy.
That's a fairy, okay. But we're not seeing the space person yet.
Yeah. I'll show you another one.
Okay. I want to see if we can see if you screen. Well, that's what we want to see.
Yeah.
The one in the background in the dark.
Okay.
I can't make that out.
It looks like there's an image of something coming through behind her. Does everybody see that? Keep that picture there for a minute.
Yep.
Anybody see that? Beyond the fact that Paranormal has roosters, but anyone see the picture? To the left of her?
You can see the beamy eyes.
Yeah, I can see the face too. It's almost like it's against the wall behind her. Yeah.
I'll show you another one.
Okay.
Okay. Oops, what happened? Where is another picture?
So were you
first head.
Okay. And you were were you screenshotting?
Yeah, that's another one.
So you were screenshotting her live when she was doing this, right?
Yep.
I can see like a halo, like a round halo.
And then freezing up.
Yeah, so I want to just let people know these are physical space people. Just so you know, whatever your perceptions of reality are, these are space people, physical like us, and they came through. And minutes later, she was taken on the spaceship. Yeah, the very left. Yeah.
She freezed up on my phone for a little while.
Did she free? And when she went off, when she was leaving her room, well, she was taken. They opened up a however they do it. They took her on the spaceship within a nanosecond.
Okay, I see the two eyes in the back there, but that's not the being I saw. The one I saw was on the other side.
Okay, there's another one on the other side. Okay, so potentially it was more than one space being with her, correct?
Looks that way.
Yeah. Okay, this is interesting. So,
that
when we're looking between the light blue lines in the center where there's no lines, do people see an image of a face?
See her.
I see something like a white haze.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so people are saying the date on the pictures. Paranormal, are you showing pictures from her profile page? Because it's saying that the date of the pictures is 3/23 in March. So that's not the new pictures. That would not be the new things that were happening. So I don't think the pictures you're showing are old pictures because people are seeing the dates on them. So those aren't new pictures. Yeah, you're looking at old pictures. So yeah, so we'll stop with the pictures because those are going to confuse people.
What about
we're trying to find out if right, but we have to. That was from back in March of 2022. That's an old picture. We need new pictures. I want to be very accurate about everything. So we need to stop with the pictures. I appreciate it, but we can't use these pictures because the pictures are not current. They're not of what happened tonight. They're not new pictures. Those aren't new pictures. So they're not tonight's photos. I'm sorry about that.
Maybe I'll go through the pictures and have a look.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go, man. I just appreciate you showing some of the old pictures, but they're not the new pictures. These are not the new pictures. Okay. We have to find somebody who. We have to find somebody who. Hey, you're welcome. What we need to do is find somebody who has new photos from tonight when she was actually taken off. So those are old pictures from March. Those are old pictures. So let's just forget that. You can you can look at all the documented stuff on her page. He's a beautiful person. Those are just old pictures. I didn't realize he was showing old pictures. So, but thank you, Paranormal.
Yes,
we need pictures from today.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
No, because I can see the dates as he's showing them. They're all the old pictures. They're not anything new. Say again, Judy.
I do have one question for you before you put me down.
Yeah.
Does it help to raise your vibrations by listening to high vibration music? Like
yeah, absolutely. If you listen,
music,
angelic music, Christ conscious music, all that will elevate you. If you're meditating and want to connect with your star family, I would completely recommend that.
What about when you sleep? Does it help when you sleep?
Oh yeah, it definitely helps you sleep. Like before you sleep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate that, but you can put me down now if you'd like to. And thank you very much for having me on.
You're very welcome. Yeah, finally, we're glad to get you on there. Now you can be a regular. So it's getting almost 2:00 in the morning. I think I'm ready to call it a night. And let me just see. I'm pretty sure her phone is still on. April's phone is off. Her TikTok's off. I wonder if April is now back on Earth. I'm going to message her and see if she comes on. I just messaged her now. I want to see if April is back on Earth. This is going to be interesting, folks. I think she's back in her house. I want to see if she's able to come on here at almost 2 in the morning. Or her phone died. Yeah, her phone might have died. I got a feeling her phone died. All I know is I am definitely a little bit tired. And this has been a really interesting night. It turned out a little bit differently than I thought it would. I tried to answer as many questions as you've given me. And tomorrow night's going to be an interesting night. I'll be in touch with her tomorrow at some point. I know, I believe me, if I was able to go to sleep and have another one of me cloned to stay on here till 6 in the morning, I would do it. Please show your support. Thank you for your gifts. I want to get some, you can support my program by going to my Venmo account. On TikTok, go to my main page. I use Venmo as my pay app. Any gifts you want to give me directly tonight would be great. My energy level is pretty good, but it's been a long night, and so many things have happened tonight with the contact, with her going off planet, with multiple witnesses. I had 3 people so far out of 30 that they watched her being taken from her live, and with the space people taken on board the ship. So, yeah. Paranormal, thank you for the hat, and I appreciate that very much. You're welcome, Mark. My pleasure. I tried to do the best I can. If I didn't reply to your question, I definitely will. Tomorrow night, I think we're going to have April on. As long as they don't take her back on the ship tomorrow night, then we're not going to have her on. But if they do take her on the ship, we're not going to be able to do anything. But we will have guest interviews tomorrow, and also April will be a guest on our show. I'm going to find out what happened. I think a lot of dramatic things occurred once you went off planet, and we're going to try to be as much as we can, find out things we can share from what they told her. I'm going to get some more apple cider because my throat is dry and I've been talking for a long time here, and it's been kind of a long night. Can I get a lullaby prayer? Sure you can. I think I'll sing one song before I go, and I'll sing a song from the Galactic Levels of Light on the Ashtar Command Q&A. Would you like to hear a song? And our space people are watching the show on space monitors on the ship right now. Whether you understand that or not, it's the way it is. So let me just reset my energies here. And I do this during the Ashtar Command Q&A. Towards the end of the night, I will sing a song for everyone. As we travel very far beyond the earth to the stars, you will find us wherever you may be. When you don't see us near, we are really clear that we're communicating with you in the sea. We could be anywhere you want when you least expect it to. We travel from near and far. We are your space family. We do care about you. But do you remember me? We love you. You love us. As far away as we are just near a star. You can communicate with us. When the time is near, you have nothing that you fear. Communications coming very soon. We want you to be ready very soon. If you allow yourself to really open up, you'll never, never, never be afraid. Because the only fear you have is the one that you create, that is man-made. We're your star family. We're not very far. All you have to do is ask and we shall tell you we are near. When you see the stars and they are far. You are near. We love you. We love all of you more than you know. More than you know. You are loved so much that sometimes you don't see the love that is around you, the love that is astounding you, the love that is in front of you because you work in your mind. When you allow yourself to live and truly live in the heart, you will never go back to the way you once were. You will now understand that you have a purpose in this land, way beyond the things you understand before. I speak to you now as I go for the night. I want you to go to sleep, have a galactic night, and have a journey that you will have that's beautiful in your sight. Wherever you go, always know you are loved. Wherever you go, always know you are loved. For I love all the people in the universe, all the people on earth, all of you here, wherever you are, near and far. I love all of you more than you know. I am that I am that I am that I am. I am. You are who you are, near and far. As I speak these words, it's beyond the human comprehension of consciousness. So understand there are many things coming your way, many things coming soon. The beauty of life as you understand it, the beauty of who you are as you understand it. As we stay together in silence for a moment, let me do this for you. With the palm of my hand, let me end this show with this for you. Close your eyes, please. Allow yourself to let go. Allow yourself to be free. Allow yourself to let go. Our spiritual family of light, the Ashtar Command, loves each and every one of you. We want you to know that we love you. You understand that we love you, each of you. The Ashtar Galactic Command loves all of you more than you know. Way more than you know. And as we send this beam of light to each and every one of you watching, understand the energy we send you is to activate the very love frequencies within your body. Do you understand? So with that, I wish you a good night all. A beautiful night of celebration, reflection, internal understanding. I am a representative of the Ashtar Galactic Command in human form. Understand? My consciousness is beyond Earth reality, understanding, but I also operate in Earth consciousness reality. Do you understand? The highest levels of things you may do from here on in is to be prepared, brothers and sisters, to be prepared for something greater than yourself. The things that are greater than oneself is beyond earth-based mind understanding. Paranello, thank you. Sharon, you have been activated. Yes, Brandy. For I see each of you as you are, as a shining star. And all you have to do is see the brightness of your physical being. When you look in the mirror, look at yourself not just merely a human being, but see the true essence of the galactic being that you are. Each of you. Each of you. May you go forth this weekend, each of you. May you be love and light to everyone you see, because you're a star being just like me. Whether you realize it or not, it's coming soon. You'll wake up. You'll wake up. Do you understand my message? Be still now. Be still. The time is nearer than you think. What your mind tells you will say in a blink. The mind's not important as your heart is to you. The mind will question everything you do. But when you know the truth, you'll be set free. The mind won't matter to you or me. I speak these words and tell you true. Don't let your mind fool you. For you each have a heart greater than you know, filled with love that will flow beyond the essence of your being to others in the universe of life. Do you understand? Be still. It's time to go now, folks. Thank you for being here. I love you all, each of you more than you know. I'm operating in my Ashtar Command consciousness at the moment. I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you, Yaya Spirit. You're much loved. Sister, you're much loved. All of you are much loved. And we will hear from April when she comes back off the ship. I promise. Good evening. Good night, Stella Bella. Everybody, please follow me. If you're not following me, you won't know what's happening. So please follow me, everybody. I ask that all of you follow me. Follow each other. Thank you for everybody who have 109,000 likes, almost 110. Many blessings to each of you. For the Ashtar Command loves you more than you understand or know. They're with you, always. Take care.